the concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Hello, and welcome to episode 58 of the Weekend Pregame, where God promised to never flood the earth again, but he never said he wouldn't let it burn. Because
baby, burn.
goddamn is shit weird. It's slower this last week than it was the previous 2 weeks, I would kind of say. What do you guys think?
There's been a little cool off for some things, but not all. Other things have been quietly ramping up.
I know things happened very quickly over the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm a little distracted. I've got my Twitter up, and there's this video of this person has like this Squirtle installed on the back of their vehicle, and it's pissing on. Like this
you have a weird feed, bro. You have a weird feed.
It's good. It keeps things interesting, but like I don't know. Is this a crime? Is that assault?
It's a stretch.
I mean, they honk and then it tinkles, so it feels like it's a reaction. It's like, oh, you're honking. Okay, here you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's certainly intentional, but
just some citizens helping each other out. I don't know. I don't know.
I gotta get that off my screen.
Your feed will be polluted with more
weird. Oh, fucking the audio keeps playing. Stop. So how's everyone doing?
Doing good. Going
Thursday. Good one day until the weekend. Any big plans for the weekend? Anybody?
Yeah.
Our
I actually got contacted by Make-A-Wish Foundation. I have to go fucking hang out with some nerds on Saturday. It's bullshit.
Are you gonna chaperone a couple of kids to go see Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah.
What a good man. Good man.
He has to hang out with Savage and I and go see yeah.
We are going Saturday around 11:30, and then going out for a very nice lunch because both of us forgot it was our anniversary this month.
Well, at least you both forgot.
Yeah. But I figure, 14 years, you start forgetting things.
And Savage, I will not be highlighting any of your chats the rest of the evening now. Thank you very much. And
Steve,
yes,
how's your count going?
Okay, and before
I just
Ariel
lost
comes
20
in,
bucks to myself.
and before Ariel comes in and asks, so are you gonna be working his poll?
the polls are months away. And Kel is going to try and abort us for being late. Steve's black.
I'm not in a blue state. You can't abort me.
Steve is black. So late. Shock actually got enough sleep beforehand. Shock's running late. He's been busting his ass over at work, but he's going to try and make it. He is leaving now, but he has a very long commute. So
Oof,
hopefully we'll get to see him later.
I know them
And
feels.
Savage wants to DP Steve.
Oh my. Steve is
Says
popular.
go to DP, not you misread that.
Well, he wants to go to DP Steve.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. You guys
Probably
see
that
Joe
popcorn
Biden's ears
bucket.
last night?
See his what?
And see his ears?
No, I didn't pay attention to his ears.
I just thought that he had a face of a Fallout ghoul.
He looked taller.
So let me do this. Let me open image in a new tab so we can zoom in. Stop sharing, share new tab. So everyone's crying, he's hugging. Everyone's speculating that Joe Biden is dying because of how many tears are going on. But take a look. Does his ear look normal?
Ah!
What the fuck?
They did not let the clone cook enough.
Did a rat chew on his ear?
So if you look, there's one ear canal, another one, and maybe a third in the top. I don't know. But look, Hunter Biden's got the same shit.
Oh.
They're
What the
aliens.
fuck is happening?
That's where you dump the cocaine.
Insert X
I'm pulling up
now.
a side profile photo of Biden. Let's see.
And then
I think it's the way it's
go back to that
it's
tweet, some
photographed.
people had some more zoomed in. But I mean, obviously, the more you zoom in, just the blurrier it gets. But here's a much closer look.
All right, I got the tinfoil hat on because this is clearly the territory we're going into.
And this was on TV last night.
He's got like double ear canals. What the fuck is going on?
It's weird.
I'm trying to make sense of it, but I can't.
Is this Joe Biden and not Joe Biden?
I have no idea. Oh,
I
no
mean,
one-
because this was live on TV, right? Or was this these?
That was not on TV. They ended
Oh, okay.
They ended after.
So, photo op, potentially
yeah,
AI. Like, what the fuck?
photo op, or the reptiles let their guard down.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna put the skin mask on correctly.
Or yeah, like Savage Dead says, the AI video is not.
I feel like that would be a design flaw in the skin mask itself.
It's like the alien in Men in Black where he's got to pull his skin back.
Oh yeah.
Edgar suit. It's all sagger.
Sugar. Give me a cup of sugar.
Water.
With sugar. Why is that funnier than it should be?
I don't know what it is. Probably because it seems like we're looking right at that. I mean, like I said, I thought when I saw the picture of him at the desk and doing the whole speech, I'm like, he looks like a freaking Fallout ghoul. Like the mismatched skin tone along with the rest of it, and just like his face looked like it was melting. It was not good. Not good at all.
I'm trying to see if I can see anything else that would make it look like AI.
Well, as far as I know, Kamala Harris is beating Donald Trump. That's what it looks like. It's so close. She's just gonna pull it out. Everyone loves
cook-
Kamala.
They're
That's what
cooking-
she
they're-
did to get to the top. She pulled them all out.
Gonna say that there are narratives all around the board being cooked already as we speak for different things. It's hilarious.
And you know what I've been doing this entire time ever since
What's that?
as she was announced to be the one because what else are we gonna call
She
it? Man?
is the one.
She is she's the one. She's the one. They've just said, "Yep, you are ordained the next Democratic nominee." Fuck, she's practically the president already.
Yeah, pretty much.
Prove me wrong. Like,
I'd be a fool to try.
but ever since they announced her, I have been saving all of the old shit that keeps coming up.
Eh.
I've been saving all the old shit. I am archiving it all, and fuck that crazy bitch. At any time anyone wants to talk about her, I will have all the evidence of why no one should fucking vote for her. And my
Because you're a
favorite,
sexist and racist.
my favorite is the border czar thing.
Oh, she's not the border czar.
I need to
It
go
was.
back and watch our old
No.
shows because I'm pretty sure that came up in an old show back in the beginning. And
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Don't come.
it would have
Do
been
not
around the
come.
same time. It would have been. It might have even been the same episode. But I remember pulling up a White House document calling her the border czar.
I think it's more of a term that's used
No, I had to look it up.
locally as a.
I
They're trying to
remember
treat
when
it like an
I-
actual title.
Right. And I remember when I saw the media using that phrase, I was like,
Mhm.
no way, they're not calling her an emperor. And I went and I found the White House papers and it said fucking border czar on the White House documents.
But the problem is, that's not what she was doing. We all know that she was tasked to determine the root causes of migration, not fix the border. So, I mean, that's why you all are lying. She's not the border czar, even though all the media called her the border czar. And I love Axios saying, we know she is not the border czar. And then you find an Axios article. It's like Kamala Harris, the border czar. I mean,
And then you've got the people who've made that video clip where the news is saying she's not the border czar, and then the news is saying she is the border czar. It's so good.
it's just a right wing conspiracy talking point. It's QAnon.
Ah, yes, there it is.
It has to be Q.
Fuck, that's blowing on.
The fuck
And
are
I,
you talking about?
they did. Oh, I heard them talking like there was like some release document giving the talking points that came out.
Oh yeah. I got that one too. Did you guys see this one? Wasn't necessarily planning on talking Kamala, but we can do it because fuck that bitch. You guys see this one? Steve? At least go off the camera if you're gonna take that phone call.
Okay, so we're watching this Kamala Harris live.
So she's doing like a massive Zoom call thing. Like it's fucking 2020. What the hell's the deal with that? Anyway.
Is this new? No, that's his Democratic National
No,
Convention. This
oh,
is
you know
old.
what? That's right. This would have been 2020 back then. So okay. So but still watch what they did.
And I don't know if anybody else noticed, but all these people on Zoom. So this lady, it's also this lady. And this lady, it's also this lady. Oh wait, and this lady, it's also this lady. So who are these people?
They doubled up on the video.
3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 25 total people. So they're not all duplicates on here. But they definitely had some duplicates on there. It might have just been those three. I'm just looking at it. It might have just been those three. So 3 duplicates because they couldn't find enough to make the screen look full.
Here it is. I found the thing. I'm putting it in DMs.
Why is Steve dressed up as Kanye?
Why not?
But yeah, Kamala Harris.
Here's the talking points.
You sharing them?
It's in DMs.
Oh. Ugh. My DMs have been being weird. So now supposedly these are being passed around Congress and shit. Vice President, and these are the talking points for the border czar thing. Vice President Harris was never appointed border czar. There has never been such a position. It doesn't exist. Except I know I fucking saw that shit on official government documentation. I know I saw this because I thought it was so weird that they were using that word.
That they've used that for a bit. I think it started with drug czar at some point.
Yeah. So was not asked to lead on the admin's immigration or border enforcement policies. Then what was she doing? I can't even read this because it feels so fucking dirty. POTUS tasked her to lead admin's diplomatic root causes strategy in Central America, not border policy. Tasked with addressing push factors driving migrants to flee these countries. Yeah, it's called fucking crime and shit. Secure private sector investment, promoting democracy, economic. Why are we even wondering what factors is driving migration? What does that, at this point, what does that matter to us? Man, you guys are killing me.
I'm sorry.
Securing private sector investment, promoting democracy, economic opportunity. What? Secure private sector investment, promoting democracy?
This is gobbledygook.
What the fuck does that even mean? Secure private sector investment into what? $5 billion in private sector investment.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Is that to pay for a wall?
So,
I never got my wall.
well, weren't we going to get a big, beautiful wall?
I would have built it.
Role focus on changing conditions in other countries, not the U.S. border. Why the fuck? What business is that of ours?
Well, because we
There's
have
a
to make
problem.
the whole world multicultural. They have to understand that they too have to be enriched.
What does that say right there?
They-
What does
they
that
must
say right
also
here?
Have the strength of diversity.
Borders are. Now, I'm gonna screen capture this because
Archive it.
Yeah, because
Wait,
this is
it doesn't-
Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah.
You know they're gonna change this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, send that link to Fractured so we can archive it.
Okay. Here, I'll just put it in the. I'll put
Well
it in.
done,
Yeah,
Brad.
yeah,
Well
do
done.
it. You go for it.
Hold on, let me shut down. Stop sharing. Yeah, because I just went, what's the list of czars, and that's what came up. I'm like, oh, there's border czar right there. I'm just gonna go down.
Nice.
You better grab it before it disappears.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's gonna be. It'll be gone just like Kiamundi's birthday.
Could someone find out when that? Could someone find out when that was added? When it was last edited?
Oh, other people have already been archiving it. This was archived 1 hour ago.
So they have sites Two news articles. April 14, 2021. Harris to visit Mexico and Guatemala to address root causes. Media's sudden. Here's today's. Media's sudden rejection of Borders Czar label. Some publications had used the description, but have disclaimed it since she began her presidential campaign. BBC News. Biden tasked Harris with tackling migrant influx on U.S.-Mexico border. Biden tasked Harris with stemming migration on southern border. So there's obviously some editing going on in there, but they have not taken it out.
Yeah, that's what I want to see is like, can we see the pull requests or whatever? Can we see if it was added back recently and if there isn't some sort of fucking war going on?
Ever the question.
I don't even know how to do that. I don't use Wikipedia.
I don't use it enough either to understand how that works.
View history.
There we go. Okay.
It was last updated tomorrow.
Go. Boom.
Oh, you know what? It's happening.
What's that?
They're changing it.
Yeah.
I got it.
They're going back and forth. List of executive branch czars removed incorrect information based on partisan media cherry picking.
It's not partisan. Since when is CNN partisan media? Well, for right wing.
I dropped the image back into the DM group with the archive link on it. So you guys have it too. Since they're getting cheeky, I'll even post it on my Twitters.
I just, he's accomplished so much. I mean, list her accomplishments.
Oh, you know what? That doesn't even have anything to do with it was actually they were changing Roberta S. Jackson that had something to do with special assistant and to the president and coordinator for the southern border. You know what? If someone was really bored and was really into these kind of things over what the government's actually doing, sitting there and watching the change history of Wikipedia might be for you.
You've got the free time.
I could see it being interesting. I just don't have the time. Just watch the weirdos have to like battle each other.
I'm seeing something that Grum's posted on the character from Star Wars Outlaws. What's wrong with her face? This is
They purposely made her ugly.
It's not.
Ubisoft is following the proper DEI programming or something.
It's so weird. And then it's like they kept.
I haven't seen it, but I guess Overwatch introduced a fat ass new woman.
Oh, she's a fatty. Oh no.
No, not a fatty, like an actual like a pog. Like a fat ass white girl.
Oh.
Because they're trying to bring back that crowd that was in it for Tracer and shit.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay. Yeah, but they already did that damage.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do to change that. Did you guys see? So, like, there wasn't really any gigantic news, but this one was kind of this. I think this was unexpected. Hold on, stop screen sharing. Share the new one.
Biden quitting?
No. Breaking. Tucker Carlson overtakes
Wow.
Joe Rogan on Spotify, now the #1 podcast in America.
Intriguing.
Carlson took the top spot after he had podcast episode with Jack Posobiec and others.
Sobek.
Like, really?
That overtook Rogan?
I
I
guess.
didn't think Poso was such a pull.
Fuck
Yeah.
no. Oh, you know what? There were some clips going around where they were just like talking shit. That might have been it. That might have done it.
Oh.
Like they were talking shit about like Kamala and stuff.
Oh, that would have drawn some attention.
Yeah. But I wonder if that like sticks for and that will actually be more telling for Tucker than it will Poso if it sticks. You know? Really, guys?
I was a little lost on that one. Sorry.
Well, so I was saying, so like he took #1. Like, is that like just for this week?
Oh, gotcha.
I would have to imagine it's like the latest ratings.
Yeah, whatever they've just dug up.
I mean, technically speaking, like if the when Nielsen's used to matter, the #1 TV show would be like the #1 this week, the #1 the next week, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh my God! Someone kick acid.
do I have to time him out?
Kiwa would overthrow Joe before Tucker. And what's up, Timon? How you doing, sir? So yeah, I mean, this is straight politics taking over political, cultural,
I was gonna say
conspiracy.
What the hell is call her daddy?
How about you look into that one for us?
I gotta
Alex
turn on several
Cooper.
other VPNs.
What? Are you saying it's not trustworthy? How dare you?
Do you think it's a Troon thing?
My God.
Alex Cooper. So I'm.
I don't know who Alex Cooper is.
And who Alice Cooper is.
I see. I got the two mixed up. My bad.
How did you mix those two up?
The names sound similar. Alice.
Let's
Leave
see.
me alone.
So, CBS News Minnesota. Trump falsely accuses Harris of donating to Minnesota Freedom Fund bailing out dangerous criminals. Maybe she didn't donate, but she did post, if you're able to chip in now to the Minnesota Freedom Fund to post bail for those protesting on the ground in Minnesota. This is, I mean, literally, we have always been at war with Eurasia. This is fucking Big Brother.
It's just a lefty podcast. Is that what it is? I missed the what you call it, the summary you read.
What? I missed what you said. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were reading the summary from Call Her Daddy, the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Oh no, this is just something I found on Twitter. It's like they're already deleting Kamala's far left record in real time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's a comedy podcast, most listened to podcast by women. Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy has been creating conversations since 2018. The genre is human sexuality, sexual relationships. So yeah, that's apparently in the top 3 this week. Just beneath the Rogan there.
Do I do it?
You do what?
Do we review an episode of Call Her Daddy?
Oh
no. Oh no.
I think we really need to talk about how Kamala, as a prosecutor, kept people in jail to fight fires.
We definitely need to remind people of that. And you know what's funny?
And they were black people too.
It's like the people, so there's that meme going around, right? the ACAB people are going to vote for a prosecutor,
Mhm.
and the support the hold the blue line or whatever fucking people are
Mhm.
going to vote for a convicted felon. And it's like, there's a little bit of context missing from that meme, and it's that the corrupted justice system is what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the hence the prosecutor holding people, and it's like you're simplifying things to look like you're in the middle. Oh, Kel's asking for where Alyssa Milano's podcast is on that list. It's got to be 5 at the minimum, right? I'm sure, especially after Tana Magoo or whatever canceled with Ehor, whoever.
Is this top podcast on Spotify?
Yeah, this is the Spotify top 5.
Okay, so after this Call Her Daddy, we've got canceled with Tana Mongeau and Brooke Schofield. And then 5 is Dan Bongino show. And Candace is at 8.
Really, Candace Owens?
Yeah. She's at number 8. And then let's see. Ben Shapiro, he's at 15.
On Spotify. Wow. Okay.
Jon Stewart's down at 18.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Dude, how shitty is that got to feel doing worse than Ben Shapiro? You're on fucking TV, dude.
Yeah, you have a much larger platform technically. Yeah, so yeah, that's all within. Those were at least names I recognize. So I mean, I just wanted to do the top 5 and then just random names, just because. Okay, who the hell are these people?
Do you don't see what's her bucket? Alyssa Milano's on there at all?
Oh,
Do a quick Control F for Milano if that would work.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh no, poor Alyssa. She doesn't make the list. And
what about that dumb bitch from Britain?
And that's out of 100. Oh no. Dumb bitch from Britain. You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
She's from here. She married dumb douche from Britain.
Oh, Meghan
Markle.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Nothing for Markle or Meghan.
I don't even know if she ever even made an episode and they gave her all that money.
Well, how much money did they give Zack Snyder? Or who? No, wait. Who gave J.J. Abrams? They give Netflix give him a shit ton of money and did nothing?
Yeah. Did he ever have to give that back?
I don't know.
Netflix
just
gave the president of Netflix just gave Kamala $7 million or something like that.
Should they really be giving away money?
Well, Netflix has solidified their spot as the number 1 streamer pretty much over the past couple of years. Let's see. Quick search for Netflix. I'm sure will come right up. I got the poster for the next Netflix original.
Oh no.
It's a school bus. Not a yellow bus.
The sequel to Kamala Rides the Short Bus. Netflix just donated $7 million to Kamala. Bye bye Netflix. They need to feel this people today. Yeah, so supposedly everyone's going out and canceling. I don't have Netflix. Honestly, neither should you.
Turn down your microphone, Static. I can hear the damn wind.
There's nothing I can do about that.
We're in a tornado.
It's monsoon season. Oh, there's people.
Oh, I hear that. I hear the wind.
Yeah, we're getting fucked up right now.
We're not getting fucked up.
Not quite.
Just windy.
We're about
Might
to
not
be
even fucking rain.
just enough to piss you off.
Yeah, well, I don't have to drive for like another 10 days, so who knows?
Must be nice.
Oh,
What do
it might. There's a 10% chance of rain. So you're right. It's gonna piss on the windshields just enough to fuck them up.
God, what I'd do to be able to be paid to not deal with people. Oh my God.
So we had a weird paradox thing happen today, guys.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how we haven't been sucked into a black hole.
I don't think you were.
Speak for yourself.
But
What
Dylan
the
Mulvaney
hell
put
am
on
I
that
looking?
video.
The hell am I looking at here?
That is Dylan Mulvaney.
What?
Sorry, what?
I was gonna say tweaker macho man Randy Savage.
That is Dylan Mulvaney.
What is going on?
Trying something
Dressing
new?
up as a dude.
So this is why he's vanished? Now he's back? What the fuck? What's going on? I can't stand this.
I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's a dude pretending to be a woman dressing up as a dude, or is it a dude just dressing up as a cowboy?
This is weird Inception level shit. What the fuck is going on anymore?
I told you. How have we not been sucked into a black hole? This shit doesn't make any sense.
I thought he became a she.
And
Uh,
the he/she was pretending to be a he.
I'm confused.
Yeah, like
I mean,
Tone
let's
said,
be honest.
a
That's
new
the whole-
persona has emerged.
That's the whole point of that video, is so that retards like us can sit here and try and figure out what the fuck's happening.
That is our problem. We're trying to make sense of this goddamn world when it just doesn't make sense to begin with. We should just roll with it.
Yeah, there's only so like I keep thinking, I'm like, okay, the shtick's getting shticky, right? Like, how many times can we laugh at retards doing the same thing over and over? And then they kind of always take it just the next step, like what Dylan Mulvaney just did there.
They always find a way.
And
He
it's just
still
like,
looks like a cowboy that gets butt fucked.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It was a gay cowboy, which
But-
Dylan Mulvaney is a gay man. So
But is
Profile.
it a fake beard or did he grow a beard?
That looks
no,
real.
I think that was fake because it looked. Now, granted, people can grow uneven beards, but the beard looked like it was lopsided.
Maybe that
I mean,
little extra.
if he's been taking hormones, he could be all left up.
Maybe that little extra kink in his wrist fucking fucked it up. So it was.
Nice try, Steve. That was a bad limp wrist joke. We get it.
Hand hanger.
It was Brokeback Mountain cosplay.
Cosplay. Is it cosplay if it's real? Or
but
true.
is it real? I don't know. We won't know until he finally says something about it, because he won't be able to resist not.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't heard from him this long.
It's been a little while. Now, I need
His
to know.
parents grounded him from the internet.
I need to know, once again, going to the next level with these people, is this real?
Oh boy. Oh god, this.
Oh, I saw this.
Is this actually real, or is this a joke?
Yep.
There's a wolf over there, isn't there?
Oh.
That's cool.
I'll turn it down here.
It's fake.
Yeah, this is.
At the same time, it would not surprise me though.
They're all by themselves.
These people are already marching and stuff, and
They usually do this in like groups.
maybe
Yeah,
he's
but-
hoping to find a mate.
That perfect view right here, the tail just barely popping up of him jumping.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
One way or another, it should be shamed. This should not be.
They
this
should
not
be shamed
done.
because I don't think the whatever the fuck you want to call this, the pup play or whatever, is I don't think that's fake. I think that this person's actually into that because why else would you own that shit? It's not like it's cheap.
I know people like to go a long way for a
But
joke,
the other
but
people that were recording him acting like they weren't in on it were.
Mhm.
All I know is
Oh, there was the rest of the group.
Yeah, exactly.
his butthole's rather high up on his back. Aren't those tails butt plugs?
Hold on, Steve. It's a good
I was
thing it's
trying
that
not
high
to
on his
think
back.
about that. I was trying not to think about that, Steve. But thank you for.
I noticed it as well, and I was like, "Oh, good! It's actually not in his ass." I was like,
Everyone's got a little.
That's a little more child friendly, at least. Who the fuck knows who's at the beach?
Everyone's got a little gay in them. Huh, where's
Oh.
the tail located?
And then I've got this video, which is just, well, you guys will see as soon as I pull it up. Just a walking red flag, right? We got the
Nose
nose
piercings,
rings, the moon
bad.
necklaces, all that good stuff. Let's hear
Yes,
what
they-
she's got to say.
She's looking like a Vulcan.
Damn, I hope you guys can hear me over this fucking wind. Holy hell.
Yeah, you can hear both the wind and you. You're clear.
Something that I will never understand as an American that lives in Europe is why you all choose to be hot. So I moved here. I opened an apartment. I rent this place. No air conditioning. So you know what I did? I bought one. And before you say,
Okay.
She's putting the Europeans in their place. I fucking love this, actually.
Huh.
Because they don't have air conditioning. They don't have air.
I've heard
unit.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not common.
And so she goes on. Just listen.
they don't work on the windows. I installed it on the stupid window. Look, that's Germany. I looked it up and only 13% of German households have air conditioning, and I am proudly one of them. And then everyone tells me, but they're so expensive. That air conditioner was €200. I have two of them. I have one in my bedroom because I refuse to be hot when I sleep either. And then they're like, well, the energy is expensive. Yes, the energy is expensive. But you know what I do? I make money so that I don't have to be uncomfortable. As a
Not wrong. I mean,
I
yes,
make money.
absolutely.
I don't have to be uncomfortable.
red-blooded American, I refuse to just suffer when I can pay for a solution. I see everyone out there getting their little €8 Aperol spritzes every day. You know what you could do instead? Just put that money in the bank and use it to pay for your air conditioning. Everyone laughed at me, but now they're all suffering, and here I am, happy.
American dream, best country in the world.
I thought that was pretty good. I was like, fuck those Europeans.
Yeah, but are they really suffering if they don't even know what they're missing out on?
They bitch and moan about it every summer, dude.
Oh,
That is a fact.
When it gets up to like 75 or 80 degrees. in
And they
England,
always say, but you Americans have air conditioning. And then this woman's like, look, you could do this.
it can go across the ocean. I mean,
You can order them.
buy
yes.
an air conditioner and have it go across the ocean. They're not just made here. They don't live here. You can get them.
Well,
But no, we raise them in the wild. Then we capture them and make them
We
make
breed
them
them.
cool our houses.
we
I thought
breed air
Transformers were a joke.
Oh, fucking Christ.
But I mean,
Hell.
the thing though, at the same time, she did move to the damn Euros. So I mean,
You know, I'm not going to hold that against someone who looks like they're in their early 20s.
God damn it, Kel.
If I had the money or something to do that in my early 20s, I would have done the same shit.
A fish hook tail?
Shut
No,
you know
moving to
damn
Europe.
well what I meant.
It was right up there, and then you start talking about doing something in your 20s. I mean, yeah.
Oof, oof.
He takes a big old vape drag.
Do you guys want to go? How long was this video? This video is kind of long, but there's a lot
wild.
of that gets said. Did you guys watch the Andrew Schultz video Steve sent?
No, I didn't.
Which one was that?
Fuck, I sent a lot lately. Sorry. Thanks, guys. Steve sent it. Fuck it.
No, everyone just thinks when you send something, it's going to be a dick.
That's just Jeremy.
Yes.
And
No,
That's both of you.
My Richard Nixon photo did not go over well. Like, come on, the famous "I'm not a crook" after Jeremy says a dick pic. Like, perfect.
I always go with Andy Dick for my dick pics. I just think that that's funnier. I don't know.
What's the movie where he's like the football coach?
Oh God, what is that movie?
That movie's hilarious.
That movie's so good. All right, let's pull this up. So Andrew Schultz has some things to say about the news over the past few weeks.
Oh yeah.
And if it's coming from this guy, that means there's a lot of fucking people thinking it. Because this guy, well, you'll see. You'll see. He doesn't like anybody.
Biden is out and Kamala is in. The election went from drool runnings to cool runnings faster than a female cop can fumble her firearm. Move over, RFK. This November, we've got a new throat goat, and apparently...
Oh, God. Oof.
Got something in her mouth.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So you can see how this is going to go here.
Her headshots don't miss. Kamala Harris, or as we call her, Warhawk Tua, the half black, half Indian, parents met at a 7-Eleven robbery, is officially
Okay.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it all the way through, dude. It's just like
I know.
back to back hits.
And he doesn't roast her the whole time.
the Democratic nominee. Surely the Dems, the party that calls Trump the end of democracy, surely they allowed the voters to choose Kamala, right? What? No? Wait, there's no right to choose? Guys, this is a presidential election, not a woman's body in Oklahoma. Now, I don't want to seem like a flat earthing, dinosaur denying, believe all women conspiracy theorist, but it kind of feels like the Democrats dragged Biden's lifeless corpse through the campaign long enough to avoid a primary so they could place whoever they wanted as the nominee. And that,
that right there. He's come out and done this. Dave Portnoy has said the same shit. There is a lot of rather famous people saying this shit in the mainstream. Things are different this time around. Anyone agree? Anyone think otherwise?
People are paying attention. People are noticing this time.
Well, and I think that's definitely why even Trump needs to get really on the A game that he had during 2016, because that's what won him.
You know what?
If he does again this low energy thing like he did in 2020, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah, he needs. I will agree. He can't do the low energy thing, but instead of making fun of Kamala for being a whore or whatever, he needs to make fun of her for being an absolute shit prosecutor And yeah, he needs to go after her actual fucking her record. Because calling Kamala a whore isn't going to work for Donald.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Treat her as a formidable opponent and attack her on what she can be attacked on. It's like former prosecutor. Yeah, the one who kept people in jail just so they could fight forest fires when they should have been released. The one who wrongfully convicted people. Is that the prosecutor you want?
The
Is
one
that
who
the
hid
hero you
evidence
want?
to keep a man on fucking death row.
Mm-hmm. There's actually something that you're supposed to give up exculpatory evidence.
Yep. That's that
That's
Brady
why
thing, isn't it?
that's why Alec Baldwin got let go.
Yeah. I think they got screwed over on that. Or it was intentional. Because those bullets just showed up after the first day.
Things do happen. Things do happen. Things change very quickly in a court case sometimes.
That's about as democratic as North Korea's Got Talent. Sidebar, last year's winner, Ching Chong Chestnut, ate 46 rats.
Jesus Christ.
He said it. It wasn't us, you two. Wasn't there a newscaster that got fired for saying that back in the day?
It was I think it was a sportscaster.
Wait, or was it Oprah?
No, it was a sportscaster. The word was chink in the armor.
No. Someone said Ching Chong.
Oh.
Now you said it. Oh no.
It might have been Rosie O'Donnell.
Huh.
Something happened back in like the mid 90s where someone said that on TV, and that might have been like the first like racisms.
I'm trying to see. I'm seeing a bunch of racist waiters being fired for using that phrase.
Congratulations, Ching Chong. That's a lot of rats. We'll look forward to seeing how many you eat next year. What I'm saying is they used a vegetable to install a plant. And honestly, we would have been happier with a fruit. But the reality...
And no, we wouldn't have been happier with Buttigieg. Either way, we're getting communism.
It doesn't matter. Last week...
What's that? Oh, I know. It hasn't been done right.
Well, as soon as we do it right, it's going to be wonderful. I mean,
you know what? You know what? You know why communism hasn't been done right? It hasn't been led by a black woman.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I just figured it out. Someone needs to give me a lot of fucking money now.
Week Trump became invincible, literally. He was leading before, and now he's number one with a bullet. At this point, if the Dems wanted to beat Thrifty Cent, they'd have to run George Washington, and Kamala could work for him. Paid. Now, why is Trump invincible? Because he has the power of Hulkamania, obviously, brother, with a hard R, and also...
And drops the N-bomb one time, and they won't forget.
Was it only once? I thought it happened twice.
I don't know. It might have.
Do you want to see how many times Joe Biden's dropped it?
Yeah, there's that too.
Though he was reading a quote. He
used to throw around
words a word.
He used to throw around that hard O a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Without them being magical.
So, because this pimple-lipped, pug-faced incel, we'll call him a trench bulldog, tried to make Trump's brain public domain. Fortunately, even a bullet couldn't make Donald open-minded. Now, getting a shot off...
That was good. That was funny. It's gross, but that was good.
Fit the president must be an incredibly...
It was a double entendre, right?
Difficult thing to accomplish. I mean, not as difficult as finding binoculars to fit his eyes. Jesus, he looks like the sloth from Ice Age. But he must have designed a pretty ingenious plot to circumvent the Secret Service and the... Oh, what's that? Wait, you're saying that Herbie Potter was just walking around with a loaded gun like he was on an Alec Baldwin set? He was carrying a fucking ladder and a rangefinder? He propped it up on a building that had cops in it, positioned himself on the roof with a perfect sight line to the president, and no one did anything? This Mickey Mouse security detail was so goofy it made Donald duck. Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Wow. that was random.
He's so proud of himself for that
We're
one.
I almost want to I want to say it, but I don't think it's quite there. So I'm going to say we're almost back, boys.
Nah, we're not yet. We're
I-
not
we're not
out of the woods yet.
We're not
out of
but
the woods yet, but
fuck, bad.
I need a little more, but we might be getting there. Yes.
Who's in charge of the Secret Service? A lady? Wait, what? Seriously? Well, of course she didn't have anyone on top of the building. Women only care about shots on a roof when there's a pool party. Now, I don't want to seem like a Bigfoot tracking, moon landing denying Jews don't control the weather conspiracy theorist, but
Oy vey.
His last name's Schultz. Isn't that a thing?
Could be German.
Okay, all right.
German.
it doesn't exactly feel like a 20-year-old fetal alcohol face McLovin should be able to infiltrate the most advanced security detail in history. I mean, the only other thing he's penetrated was his palm. Did Kim Cheadle hire Epstein's NyQuil Night Watch? What the fuck is going on here? This just doesn't feel right. And that's the problem.
The fact that he's saying this kind of shit out loud to a giant audience, this wouldn't have happened 4 years ago. I don't think it happens if Trump even gets shot 4 years ago. They needed to see the bullshit from the other side again before they were like, oh, maybe we were wrong.
Mm.
Nothing feels right. We have officially entered the post-truth age. We can't trust the media. We can't trust the government. We can't trust the pharmaceutical industry. We can't even trust the food we eat. So who can you trust? Me, your good friend Schultzy. This episode has been brought to you by Pfizer. There is no promo code. There's nothing to fill out. They're already inside you. But before we bitch, whine, and complain, just remember, like it or not, this is what we asked for. We wanted fast content that makes us feel good. We want politicians who lie to us. We want sugary food to fill us up and pills to slim us down. We don't want what's good for us. We want what's convenient. So we made our bed. Might as well get comfy. Sleep tight.
What do you think, Fractured?
A good little bit he had going there. I don't even know who the hell this guy is. Who is he?
It's Andrew Schultz. He's a comedian. He's been around for a while. I know him from I don't know if he still does it, but he used to do like kind of like a basketball-ish podcast. It was like basketball with a little bit of culture. Or just sports in general. I just watched it during basketball season, possibly. But he's done stand-up. He released he had a Netflix deal for a stand-up special. Something went weird with it, and so he got it back, and he just released it on YouTube.
Well, there you go. That's one way to do
Yeah.
it. That doesn't happen too often.
And he was like the first person to ever do that, like to release their special for free on YouTube.
Oh, really? The first?
Yeah.
Huh?
And that was, Steve, how long ago was that? That was maybe 2 years ago. It might have only been about a year.
I don't know.
I thought you paid attention to him.
Meh.
Man,
Man.
you're boring.
You make me laugh. You get a thumbs up. I move on. I'm not a sheep. I
Just
don't
his
follow
dating
people.
history.
Wait, what?
He said that's your dating history. Fuck. Like if your Tinder account had a video that
That
played
would
back
be
all
it.
your previous relationships.
I haven't had a Tinder account for like 6 months
Ooh.
or longer.
How long have you had your Grinder account?
I've had Grindr since the day one it came out, dude. You got to know where those motherfuckers are so you can stay away.
I need to know who they are to walk away from.
Well, yeah, that way you could like tell what kind of area you may or may not be going to.
That way you can
It's
just
not.
drop.
It's not homophobia. It's homo wariness. That's the difference.
That way you can drop the hard F and you're not lying.
All right. Well, with this one, we're gonna see if I can get a thumbs up from Steve.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Let me remove it first. All right.
I don't know if I played this one before. I feel like this is something I would have played had I seen it, because this is certainly an older video.
Is that a shake weight?
No, it's not a shake weight. Those are bigger. Come on now. So here we go.
Oh God.
No.
What's wrong, dude?
No. I saw the word flute and I'm
Elle va pas te parler, elle va faire
No.
Regardez, c'est parti.
No.
Je suis très inquiète.
What the shit balls?
Attendez, il faut tenir comme ça. Oh, c'est un incroyable talent. Attendez.
She's playing fucking hot cross buns out of her vagina.
So Europe, you can either have this or AC. Which one do you want?
Dude, that's France.
You just got to thumbs down for that.
Yeah, that's fucking France.
France, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Shit, I would have been more impressed if she played Beethoven with her beef curtains.
Oh no, God.
Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. Everyone starts at hot cross buns with their recorder.
Not at fucking 60. How old was she?
Oh.
That one was just, they had it censored, and that one was just too wild to not play it. I was like, yeah, I'm not watching the whole fucking thing though. That still had another minute to go on that video of her doing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sparing us that.
Oh, is it going to be a concert? I thought
He didn't. You didn't spare us shit, dude. You didn't see those saggy cheeks, dude. I'm scarred.
Really? That was your problem?
That's what scars Steve.
And your ass cheeks hang.
Not
above your
jail.
fucking-
Not drugs. This.
Naturally.
Prison graping is fine, but this is fucked up.
I don't know what's going on there.
So many inappropriate jokes to crack that I can't because of fucking YouTube.
I mean, you can crack the jokes. It's just you have to watch the wording.
Yeah, you already know the English language and I are not friends.
Because you're an idiot?
Yeah. You didn't see my post on X today? Me walking into the HR fucking office because
that was your post?
Because the joke I said was so damn funny they needed to hear it in person. I reposted it. It wasn't my post originally, but that's 100% me.
Yeah, I saw it, and I didn't see your name on it anywhere, but I saw that meme and I was like, that's Steve.
See?
At work, they literally do everything they can. See, the big bosses like Steve, and so they do everything they can to keep him out of the office.
I wish it was a joke. I straight got told that my position, like, it's not remote, but for me it is.
Well, I mean, with what you do, you shouldn't be doing as nearly as much office work as you do.
I think it comes with the territory.
So, you guys want to talk some about some of the newer Trump shooting information to come out?
Oh boy!
Oh, is this about how we're not certain that he was actually shot?
I don't have that new of stuff. That was
to get the tinfoil hat back on, or
so with No, I don't think any of this is tinfoil hat. This is all
Okay, just making sure.
this is all on the up and up. But yeah, yesterday, FBI Director Christopher Wray, who I believe was selected by President Trump himself after he fired James Comey, came out and said that there's no evidence that Trump was shot by a bullet.
No, photos are fake.
And really, the only thing we have is someone else saying the doctor said that the damage was from a bullet. I don't know if we have that directly from the doctor himself. Really, my next prediction for all of this, because they're gonna have to do the infamous shifting of the goalpost.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's gonna pull that Band-Aid off, and we're gonna see his ear torn.
He's already not had the Band-Aid, right?
I haven't seen it without the Band-Aid.
Well, he doesn't have the big one anymore.
Yeah, no, it's still the small one, but it covers it up enough to make it look like it's at least still attached. I think if and when I really want to see the ear. I want to see the ear just for myself.
I think we'll be disappointed.
Maybe. I don't know. If it went through his ear, that will be something. There will be a disconnection there somewhere, right? But
You have that one photograph from when it all happened that day.
Yeah, that was hard to tell though. Like the blood was definitely in one specific spot. It was really tough to tell if it went through the ear or not.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we get, if it actually did like kind of like misshapen the ear in some way, the Democrats will say he did it.
Like Biden's ear.
Oh God, yeah, like Biden's ear.
God.
Triple ear canal.
What if it's just like a hole through the cartilage? Like, put a gauge in it, Trump. Put a gauge in it.
Well, yeah. So I don't think it'll be a hole in the cartilage. I think if it's disconnected, it will actually be like kind of like floppy.
Gross. He'll have ear beef curtains.
Well, I just think it will be like a tear in the middle.
A tear for democracy.
If it was that bad, they would have stitched it together.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It would just be a little deformed.
They said no stitches.
I think we won't get the reveal until after the election.
I think he'll do it towards.
If we don't get the reveal until after the election, all of this shit's going to keep going, and people are going to start doubting it. We haven't seen any medical documents or anything. It will get weird.
I was honestly kind of surprised he didn't reveal it at his big speech and everything. Like I would have thought that would have been the moment to be like, see the damage they did.
Just rips it off.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
so they couldn't even find bullets in the fucking field.
Oh, I'm sure they've got the bullets. I bet Trump is doing everything he can to get the one that hit him.
He's gonna auction it off.
Smart man.
I don't know. That's something you keep. I mean, I know Trump likes money and shit, but that's also something you keep, and maybe you auction
it belongs in a museum.
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that either. Being a former president, and if he doesn't win this next election, that bullet might need to be in a museum, you know? Because it was still a former president got shot.
Yeah, it was.
So anyway, we got some news from the Secret Service this week. They have a suggestion for Trump.
Don't eat cheese pizza.
Well, that's an obvious.
And just breaking moments ago, Brett, I want to tell you that the Secret Service is apparently now telling or asking the Trump campaign to stop doing their rallies outdoors. This is reporting from the Washington Post, just breaking in the last couple of minutes here. I can tell you that I asked Don Jr. about that at the RNC last week, if he was going to encourage his father to stop holding rallies outdoors. He said that his father would not like that at all. He loves those outdoor rallies. So we're still trying to work this story right now, but that's coming from the Washington Post. The Secret Service is now encouraging the Trump campaign to stop doing those outdoor rallies.
So the Secret Service wants Trump to stop campaigning.
Yeah. I mean,
hold.
They're kind of setting him up for the W, though, to keep making himself look defiant against this administration that's trying to halt him from doing what he wants to do. I mean, if he plays it right, it could be very beneficial to him.
Did anybody see the polygamist woman walk behind the reporter?
Wait,
what?
Polygamist woman?
What?
How do you know she's a polygamist?
Because of when she was dressed. I profile. Hi.
I'm trying to understand what a polygamous dress is like.
No,
They
that's
have,
just
the
a
longer.
fucking Washington. That's no. She has her arms full of shit. This is a Washington
And a long
DC
dress.
intern. I don't know. Am I? Hold on.
I'm sorry. I was focused on Aisha Hasni. I wasn't looking at behind her.
Right? Like,
Did you not see my comment in the chat?
Yeah, I know. She's actually older than you, Steve.
Fuck it. Yes.
Oh.
This might be a Handmaid's Tale thing going on.
Oh no, she's not wearing red though.
No, well, I mean, they don't want to make it obvious.
Yeah, they gotta.
Oh, she's probably Mitt Romney's intern.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm sure there's a smarter way to carry all this stuff.
ain't nobody.
He probably didn't
dressing
expect
like
to
that
have to
these
carry
days.
all this stuff.
Because it doesn't even look like that much. She just makes it look like a lot because she's half
Woman.
retarded.
I'm Cinderella, bitch.
Sorry,
Nobody
I
got-
just know how to carry big loads.
I'm sure you do. You sick fuck.
And it made the furry very happy.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to donate big loads, not carry them.
He's saving it for Savage Dad.
Oh God. So it is POLE, not POLL.
You guys are probably sitting at the way back at the theater.
Oh, you know what?
Get a Pee Wee Herman it.
I wanted to bring that up.
Don't speak ill of the dead.
Earlier, Timon asked this question: Kamala or Hillary, who has less charisma?
Ooh, I'm going Hillary.
I think Hillary.
Might be kind of an easy
They
one,
they both took the same cackling course. How to cackle.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell is this?
What's this?
What the?
Who did that?
What's that?
Someone
Did
just
we just
clicked
get an ad?
No, someone just clicked one of the things on the side. The only other person who could do that would be Fractured.
Sorry, I must have I put my phone down on my keyboard and must have hit keys and hit whatever the hell that presentation thing was.
I'm sitting
Sorry.
in the middle of you two nerds.
Anyhow, Kamala or Hillary for who has less charisma? I'm thinking it's Hillary too, but like just barely. Just barely.
You know what? I'm not going to say Hillary because of the consequences of upsetting her.
Oh, okay.
Listen, guys, I am of sound mind, so if anything happens to
I
me,
mean, you know, I'm a lawyer, so you know, it's not like I'm happy. But I'm perfectly fine enjoying what life I have.
So Timon also says the Olympics are happening in Paris and lots of athletes are getting robbed. Timon, as of today,
They're lucky if they're just getting robbed.
right?
as of today, I have started collecting the random bits of information that are coming out of Paris about the Olympics. And at the end, I will put them all together, if there's enough of it, to make a royal shit show of a show for this one about all the bullshit happening at the Olympics, because they've got fucking Antifa out there right now.
Yeah,
that's where Antifa was born, is out there in those European countries, and they've been running wild. And that's the funny thing, that like for a while I'm like, there's no way they're gonna come over here, they're gonna get shot. And lo and behold, I was wrong. Apparently
you can't shoot them in LA.
They're letting Antifa run wild. So
Antifa's
even
just
here,
a
I'm
theory,
like,
guys. It's just an idea.
right. So it shows how much more cowed we are. Gotcha. That's
And also, don't forget that you have to wear your mask to protect from COVID, because Biden got COVID. That's why they rushed across the country to get him in isolation.
Oh. Well, hallelujah for that.
Trump should do an ad with Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson.
Yep.
That would be the shit.
Probably knows Mike Tyson. Jesus.
Probably. I'm sure they've hung out at least
they all were like at Trump Taj or whatever the hell that hotel was.
Oh yeah,
Jersey.
That sounds interesting.
The Trump Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some other Olympic stuff that I want to talk about later because of some bullshitteries going on that up for the next ones. But before we do that, we got a whistleblower.
Oh,
we got a whistleblower. Josh Hawley put out this letter today to Secretary Mayorkas, who, by the way, should be in the hot seat for all of this too. He is in charge of he sits on top of the umbrella that the Secret Service is underneath. So this paragraph here, according to one whistleblower, the night before the rally, U.S. Secret Service repeatedly denied offers from local law enforcement partner to utilize drone technology to secure the rally. This means that the technology was both available to the Secret Service and able to be deployed to secure the site. Secret Service said no. The whistleblower further alleges that after the shooting took place, the Secret Service changed course and asked the local partner to deploy the drone technology to surveil the site in the aftermath of the attack. So
didn't the
and the douchebag, the dead one, had a drone there himself that they just let him flying around.
There's a
You're not even supposed to have fucking drones there.
Definitely a lot of odd happenings in relation to this thing.
Last week, I think I think this is just going to keep happening, especially. So I was talking about this on Monday, and I'd like to get your guys' opinion on this. So last week I was in the LIHOP camp. I'm shifting to MyHop.
Which what were those again? I remember you guys.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. Make it happen.
Or make it happen.
Oh,
and
right,
IHOP
right.
is International House of Pancakes.
The best, the best house of pancakes.
What was I saying though?
You were switching.
As more information
switching
comes
your
out,
position.
it's just like they did less and less, and so I guess maybe the other one is YHOP, as in like wanted it to happen.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that there was some nudgings, as always, from for all we know, this could have been a quote unquote less sleeper. If we want to, here, let me throw my tinfoil hat. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, so I could very well see the possibilities of this little brat being a weird because he failed at being a marksman, so he's now out trying to take out Trump. But hey, they've got weird sleepers all over the damn place. They activated him through his porn. Now he's out there trying to do his job, and they just let it all happen. And they wanted to see where it would go, how far he could get on his own, because this could be a test for the real deal. This could have been a warm-up.
I don't know if you're Brad right now or if you actually meant what you just said.
No, that's the fun part of all this. Stay long enough into the darkness.
Yeah, activating him through his porn is a very interesting line to use.
That just came up. I'm like, oh yeah, he looked at porn before he did this. Supposedly, allegedly.
No, that's
wait.
factual.
Are you saying like
it
was like that was his last thing on his phone?
Yeah.
I better nut before I die.
got one good stroke off before he went and
squeeze one off before I squeeze one off.
Exactly. So that boom, that was the call sign right there. He goes in the kill mode. He's trying to set everything up. He's got his. Who the hell gave him a drone? I mean, what
if everybody there had Pornhub on their phone and everybody got activated?
Oh shit.
Oh, now we're talking. Now you're going into that Kingsman shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that Kings? That's the plot of Kingsman.
That Steve watched that recently.
It's great fucking movies.
But I mean, because there's so many weird things going on with this, right? I mean, he was flying around a drone in an area that was not meant to be having that happen. You could was it I forgot the phrase, but for ignorance of evil or whatever. Fuck. But yeah, they're allowing this sort of crazy shit to happen. People are apparently alerting the cops. The cops were supposedly going to the Secret Service agents to let them know what was reported to them. Nothing gets done. I mean, Jesus, it's all looking a little fishy here.
So
looking a little fishy here.
So Kels here has a great point. Usually rubbing one out stops you from making a bad decision.
Right. Post nut clarity. Right.
Yes. Usually you're like, oh, what the fuck was I doing? Like, you're
sometimes you do it
like
and then you realize you have made a
recalibrated.
mistake.
Yeah, you've recalibrated at that moment.
Well, hold on.
But Fractured
No wonder
Fuse,
he's laying down. He's feeling sleepy. He got his
Fractured
nut off.
used the phrase. I pointed out the phrase of being activated by his porn because not only do we know that he was looking, the last thing he did on his phone was look at porn, but then yesterday I watched the We Are Change podcast with Luke Rakowski, and he had a hypnotist on his show. And they were talking about like MK Ultra type stuff and all of that.
Right. Yeah. That sort of stuff.
And so this hypnotist was able to kind of break down why this kid might be an easy target for something of the sort. So that picture that we've seen of him everywhere, he's like 16 in that picture. Like that's a high school picture, it's old.
Right.
That's what they did with Trayvon.
Exactly. And I don't understand why they would want to do that in this case when everyone knows that this was a bad person. They can't manipulate it like they tried with Trayvon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that play doesn't make any sense. We have no recent pictures. We have that one where supposedly it's him wearing that fucking collar thing. You know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen that?
I don't think I've seen that one.
So like he might have makeup on and stuff.
Oh God.
Yeah. And by collar, I don't mean like a dog collar. I mean like a lacy fucking woman thing.
Oh, still bad though.
Yeah. And if that's and if he looked anything remotely like that at the time, that would be a big problem, right?
Yeah,
that would be a big problem for any narrative.
Well, and then I remember too, like some of the early stuff they were trying to claim he was a Republican too. It's like, no, that one got blown out fast.
Well, so that could take us to the next one. This next bit here. Finally found some social media on him, possibly. Did you hear anything about that, Fractured?
I remember seeing some rumblings of people talking about it, yeah, but I didn't see of what popped up for it.
What social media site would you guess someone who would want to shoot Trump would use?
Probably still be on it, either Facebook or Instagram or TikTok.
Gaysareus.com.
Are you
maybe he's maybe he went old school and went Tumblr.
Amazon.
Trump gunman likely had a Gab account that he used to support President Biden, site's CEO says.
Oh,
I forget what Gab is.
Gab is just another alternative Twitter style.
Gab is a freer
media
speech. It's technically freer than, well, in ways it's freer than Twitter, and in ways it's not.
Until they recently locked down their ability. They basically pulled a Twitter, and that they limited how much you could post, unless you had a premium account or whatever.
Oh, well, okay.
And that's when I shut down. I completely shut down my Gab account. I fucked off.
What that tells me, though, right?
I've never heard of Gab.
That tells me they're going broke.
Possibly, because I don't think Minds has really done that. I can still post just the same on that platform as I ever have, and like it was, I just suddenly went on there and I could not do my usual share like for my for the streams.
Oh, you were actually okay, interesting. Yeah. And what's up, Diggs, over on Twitch? How you doing, sir? So this guy supposedly might have had a Gab account with the username of Epic Microwave. Kind of don't hate that username.
It's not bad.
And let's just read this and see why Torba thinks that this is a thing. So the gunman who tried to assassinate former President Donald Trump appears to have used the controversial alt-right flavored web social media platform Gab to spread messages in support of President Biden, according to the platform's founder. Gab CEO Andrew Torba said he learned Wednesday that Ba may have had an account on our platform after getting an emergency disclosure request from law enforcement agency. So that's right. They asked him. They asked him about it before he looked into it.
Give us all your information, Torb.
Yeah.
Give us it all.
Because this
The government demands
the
it.
longest it ever took to get a name for what was a mass shooting.
Yeah.
By the rules, that was a mass shooting.
Well,
yeah,
if
that's
it
actually
was
kind of
just
the funny thing.
a white person, then we'd know all about this person. I mean, we still
Usually.
What happened in was it Nashville? Where was it? The
Nashville.
Yep, the manifesto.
Well, so that's what's so weird. We're on what is it, day 12 right now? Where we don't have an official narrative.
Beanie was saying that
they're
today.
very oddly quiet about all of it, aren't they?
There's nothing.
Why did he do this?
There's no rule. This is what I was talking about on
Usually they
Monday.
have something.
This is what I was talking about on Monday. Normally by now, if I was to say something that would be outside of the rules, say what if there's 2 shooters?
Right.
That would put this channel at risk on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube has been very oddly allowing people to discuss this as well, which seems very peculiar considering how quickly they shut down everything else.
And is that weird to anyone else?
A little bit, yeah.
It's what's going on here? Is it possible that we can get to the truth this time? Because there's still, with what Brad brought up with the Nashville shit, there's still plenty of questions out there because of all the weird crap that's going on behind that.
But here's now the other thing though, is that the woman in charge has now been thoroughly thrown under the bus, and she has left. She quit, right, or was fired.
Oh, you mean Secret Service?
The Secret Service, right?
She resigned.
Whatever, fired, resigned, one way or another. She's out and
fired.
But that has been basically now set and done. So now we'll just move on to the next thing. We've been just thoroughly distracted enough, and to some degree, to some people, justice, quote unquote, has been served with her resignation and leaving. They can only hope they get somebody of competency in there.
Man. I want to know what the hell happened. I want to know.
I'm with you on that, but I'm just saying for the general masses, it's going to be a move on to the next distraction.
So then, are we going to be allowed to continue, and as we see stuff come up, continue to discuss it?
It'll probably be quietly suppressed in the algorithm.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit.
Unless people start really calling it out, but otherwise, I think it'll be mostly kind of just kind of shuffled amongst everything else.
Okay, that's an interesting theory, Kel. He says they allow you to talk about it because they know it encourages copycats.
Oh, interesting.
There's a point to that, yeah.
Oh, but you see, that's a double-edged sword, because then there's also not talking about it.
Yeah.
And what good does that do? I don't know if that helps. So,
moral of the story: punish your children.
We've got I don't know who this guy is, but this was going around yesterday. A clip from Good Morning America.
Oh, geez.
This one's fun.
That is a name I've not heard in some time.
I was going to say, is Regis still running that?
Regis didn't run that. That was Regis. No, the show was fucking named after him, Steve.
I don't fucking know.
It was Live with Regis and Kathy Lee.
Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas starts us off from Washington. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. Our audience is about to see the frantic seconds in the moments after the gunman tried to kill former President Trump.
What?
Wait, run that back. What was that?
Audience is about to see the frantic seconds in the moments after the gunman tried to kill former President Trump.
Jesus Christ.
Steve gets a phone call right now. Fuck. If you don't hear from us in 24 hours, we're gone. Yeah, exactly. But you guys heard it the second time, right? The guy said in what our audience is about to see are the frantic moments after the government tried to kill President Trump.
I heard gunman. I heard gunman. Let me listen again.
Our audience is about to see the frantic seconds in the moments after the gunman tried to kill former.
It almost sounds like government.
It does almost sound like government, but I think you're saying gunman. Yeah.
I think you're being racist because he's got a slight accent.
Okay. Oh, is that what that is? Is it an accent?
Yeah. I just noticed that assassination looks funny when you see it spelled ass in nation.
Ass nation. Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who was a major fucking goober, and assassination was his favorite word because it said ass twice.
Did he also get a lot of joy out of spelling boobs on his calculator?
That is a timeless classic, sir, and I will not have you besmirch that.
I don't know.
One activity.
But he told me about white privilege before Trump was ever elected.
Well, it existed before Trump got elected.
Yeah, but you didn't hear about it back then.
What was her name? What's that lady's name?
Who heard about white privilege in 2015? I don't think many people did. You did?
I did. Yeah, Gamergate.
Really?
That's when I first started hearing about white privilege and shit like that. Yeah.
I'm thinking white fragility.
There's a lot of shit that I suddenly started learning about because again, it was like I got
Robin DiAngelo.
Like I got explained from Medicare. Like a lot of this came from the Tumblr rights, and when Tumblr got mass censored for all their prawn, they all went over to Twitter. And that's when a lot of that shit was kicking off too.
Why did Tumblr censor their prawn? Like that was
that was I think like the apps and stuff for them to still hold.
For them to stay on fucking iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Google didn't.
Did you see that Matt Walsh has another one of his movies coming out?
Fuck.
Savage Dad says he heard it in 2005. Oh.
What the hell were you doing in 2005?
Good question. I know I was avoiding a lot of shit.
What the fuck is this? When did my brother get a Jufro?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's called Am I Racist? I think is what the name of what the movie is. And he dresses up as sort of like a soy boy to ask these questions.
Who?
Matt Walsh. Sort of like, what is a woman?
Oh.
Except this is Am I a Racist? I think it's called.
Is it a movie or a doc?
Well, same thing as What is a Woman?
Well, that's a doc.
Yeah.
A documentary.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour documentary or something.
All right, keep that hat on, Fractured.
Uh-oh.
We're going to talk about some logistics of this shot.
Oh boy. We got the magic bullet theory going on now.
Yep, there's a theory that this shot doesn't make sense. So here we go.
Authorities saying this is the lifeless body of the shooter on the roof of that building.
That shot's a fairy tale. They framed it to make it look like he shot Trump from that position.
So now this is someone else talking over the news. Okay, it's not
right.
It's not the news itself. Just want to clarify that.
Good to know. Yeah.
So Matt Walsh just dresses like himself. And if it's a mockumentary, I don't care. Walsh can be funny, but I don't need a full movie of it. Walsh is kind of a fag.
Kind of.
But we're going to show you now with new footage that
What is a Woman is a great documentary. Other than that, he's a dumbass.
that was impossible. Nobody saw this footage before today. My research partner, Michelle Swinnick, found this at a YouTube channel. It was posted the day of the...
So he's all the way back there on this roof, and that roof does have a slight slope, so dangerous that the Secret Service
Probably
could not
slid
be on it.
down.
Possibly.
After the first shot, yeah.
I mean, it's so sloped. I mean,
As of today, 8 days later, it only had 59 views. However, the New York Times had this footage, but they never showed anyone this shot, which proves that he could not have shot
That's his
from this
dead body.
angle. You've never seen this shot before with the body all the way to the left side of the building. They've always framed it like he's closer to the ridge. As you'll see later, there's a ridge right in the middle of the building. It goes past that roof turbine at the top that looks like a big mushroom there. This is the famous shot everybody's seen, but everybody's seen it framed up close. This is the image that gaslit the entire country. This is a fake image. And we have Matt.
I mean, it's not a fake image. That's real. It's just maybe not properly representing the situation.
Right.
And when I see this guy, I get a little hesitant.
He looks like a oh god, I forget what the
I see him in other things. He's fucking based as hell, but he's also got a bit of the cute.
He looks like he looks like a sovereign citizen type.
Yeah, no, he's based as fuck. As a matter of fact, I think he's from my home state.
Okay.
Because I've seen him doing stuff in our local city councils and stuff. But that, once again, that doesn't mean he necessarily lives here. But I think he is here because we are also the home of the Q Shaman.
The Q Shaman.
He's running for a local government here. He's running for a local house seat here. So
Baker and Moore's Les, aka Sless, for having the guts to get us up on that building today so we could see all the angles we need to see.
I hate the fucking heartbeat. And then they add in gunshots too. Yeah, there's no way you're taking a shot on this roof unless you're actually on that ridge.
It's more than obvious he had no shot. From the pictures they showed us, he had no shot. He would be shooting up. The New York Times just recently, within the last couple of days, put this out in a short 6-minute documentary, very quietly after they changed the position of the body, which is what everybody's doing now. They're moving it 25 yards to the left. It's a cover-up. New York Times now has the gunman dot on the other side of the building, changing the shooting angle.
The shooter climbing seemingly unimpeded about 400 feet from the stage, with a direct line of sight on the former president.
After he opened fire with an AR-15 style rifle, just 148 yards from the former president's podium.
Nobody in the government has addressed the fact that they gave us 2 separate angles.
Authority.
Huh. I don't know, because he all the guy did was partly climb up the side of the roof there. We didn't get like a full vantage angle, like him actually going up to see what we could see. I don't know. It is all a little goofy, ain't it?
You know what would have made it real interesting? Would
What's
have made
that?
it real obvious? Some fucking drones.
Right.
I don't understand why.
Yeah, where's
that
this
just
drone
isn't.
footage?
I don't understand why that just isn't on by default for any fucking Secret Service outing, right?
Right.
You've got a drone. You've got a drone. You've got 4 fucking drones, depending on the size of the place, right? I don't know why that's just not a thing. And that's for everybody, former presidents, current presidents, the families. Like you've got at least one drone out there, depending on the size of the joint. And you could even do that inside.
Right.
But yeah, just weird stuff going on, leading to only more and more questions of what actually happened. And I hope YouTube will just let us continue to dive down this rabbit hole, because I have more.
Oh boy.
And I'm saving all of it. I'm saving all of it that comes up, because it needs to be available. We need to have this information. I would like a more recent picture besides the one with him with the hole in his head,
right,
of the shooter. But I don't think we get one. Keep an eye on the parents, because apparently that's real. So they've lawyered up. I'm going to see if I can find that clip. Someone found them coming out of the grocery store. It was late at night.
Probably the only time they can.
Yeah, and whoever it was that was asking them questions was fairly polite. And as they were like walking towards their car, they were all like, "We're not saying anything. Our lawyers told us to not make not make a statement.
No statements, no nothing.
Yeah." And so
please leave us alone.
Someone was talking about that, and they were saying that they might be worried that something could come back on them for this. And it's like, no, this kid's 20. Like, maybe there's a conversation to be had if he was 16, but I don't think that they should be held responsible. But another reason to keep an eye on the parents is the suicide by a gun blast to the chest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Found dead.
I mean, when someone shoots himself twice in the chest to commit suicide?
Yeah.
That happens.
From what I understand, usually the people that are like closely connected to the people who do these kind of things usually don't stick around long. And that's fucked. What'd you say?
That's like dark.
Yeah. And then, man, that the We Are Change podcast yesterday was with the hypnotist was really interesting. Who was the guy who shot JFK's brother?
Sirhan.
So he's still
there
in
was
jail.
some NK Ultra stuff about that, I thought.
Yeah. So he's in jail. And he's still alive and everything. And he could still be triggered, and he'll act like he's pulling out a gun. Supposedly. And there's people that have actually tried to go in and prove this through the courts, and they I think they either get shut down or possibly end up dead as well.
Oh, nothing fishy there. No, nothing at all.
No, it's just like
why would they think that would be a problem? Oh my god.
It's just like all of Homeboy's accusers, Spacey.
I would just like to point out how readily fractured is luring anyone who does not work for the government right now into making certain missions, because he's not revealing his true self.
Careful, that green guy's gonna come out.
That's what I mean. Never know when that guy's going to show up, so watch it.
Doing a very bad job.
Oh damn, we're at an hour and 40. Dude, this has gone fast. Shit.
You know, I mean, except for Biden this week and the weirdness of, I think he just left. We don't know why still. That's pretty much it. It's just that has taken over everything. You know, it was, the Trump, the convention, him being shot. Now the whole narrative switch. Now it's Joe's gone for some reason. Literally in less than 24 hours, he disappeared.
Oh,
And-
shit.
Steve was really impressed with your comment, Skylar.
Got me good, chicken fucker.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Biden.
There is other news in the world. We haven't even gotten to the shitty stuff.
Oh, there's shitty stuff.
Is that
There's
the
shitty
protests
stuff.
in DC?
No, I don't have
That
protests.
was some pretty
stuff.
shitty stuff.
This is getting out of politics and into culture. Let me see if I can find something here. So we'll start here, and then we'll go to an article. But there seems to be a theme going on the internet for about the past month. And so we've got
mental retardation.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
That's
share, bitch.
That's the internet.
Oh God.
So the following accusations against Ava Chris Tyson for sending edgy, quote unquote, edgy jokes to a minor in a number of years ago. The alleged victim has come forward calling accusations a massive lie, and Chris did nothing wrong. So this is the guy who works with Mr. Beast. Steve, you might want to pay attention because you might have a child who watches Mr. Beast videos.
I have no idea who Mr. Beast is.
Mr. Beast is the largest YouTuber on the planet.
Right. I know that, but I don't know anything that he's done. I've never watched any.
So, he does a lot of he does a lot of weird video. Like he's like, I locked this person up in a grocery store for 4 days. And if they could, or for 30 days or whatever, and if they could survive by themselves, they'll get $100,000 or whatever.
If you die in a grocery store, you deserved it.
Well, so now he fucks with you. So like after a while, he shuts off all the power. So like when you're in a grocery, so you first off, you start off with you have a budget of so much of how much of the things you can have, right? And so that includes creating shelter, entertainment, and food. And so eventually things like go down and down. And eventually he shuts off the power. So all the freezer aisles in the grocery aisle all of a sudden is not going to have any good food at some point in time, right? And anyhow, and then he also does things where he like installs 100 wells in Africa. Can't complain there, or can you? Fucking weird.
Going to third world countries, eh?
So
we know
that's called colonialism.
We know like look, you have to go to Thailand for them Thai boys and everything,
Oh, I wonder if he spent any time in Haiti.
Ah.
That actually now changes a lot of things thinking about that.
Next.
So this guy and this tweet doesn't do any justice to the story. There's been a few other people that have come out saying that this dude used to send them porn messages and stuff when they were minors.
That's a dude?
This is a dude.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a manatee.
So we've got this story. A month ago, we had Dr. Disrespect who was messaging minors on Twitch. And then you know what's not being talked about? We've got this here. I got this from Cloud yesterday. Cartoon Network Mighty Magisword creator Kyle Carrazza arrested on CP charges. And this was last week.
I saw this somewhere, but I had no idea who this person was.
What did he do? Eat him? Jesus Christ. Look at that chin.
Yeah.
Made him wear a gold bikini.
What?
What?
Jabba
Is
the
that-
Hutt.
Do I need to read the rest of this?
Jabba the Hutt.
So Cartoon Network, a dude who creates content for children, again, just like Mr. Beast, a Cartoon Network series creator has been arrested on cheese pizza charges. Kyle Carrazza, an animator who created the television series Mighty Magisword, which I haven't heard of. Does anyone know anything about that? Is it kind of gay?
I'm 51. Why would I hear this?
I don't know. Sometimes people know about cartoons. Look, there's some people in our circles that know about cartoons that are coming out today. So and worked on multiple.
Wait. Are you saying they're coming out?
You know what I meant. And no, I don't
I
think
know,
Shock's
fucking
coming
with you.
out. I think Shock's firmly planted in the closet.
We still got Dermy. We know where he's at. So
do we though?
Yeah,
I think it changes weekly. So he also worked on Cartoon Network, Disney, PBS Kids, and Nickelodeon. Go figure, right? Was arrested in Burbank, California on June 20th with 2 cheese pizza possession charges, according to the Burbank Police Department arrest records. In a statement provided in USA Today, the Burbank Police Department confirmed Carrazzo's arrest was that police served him a search warrant. After review of Carrazzo's case, the Los Angeles County District Attorney Office filed 1 court possession of over 600 images of cheese pizza, the department said. So I'm done with that. I don't know why they have pictures of Selena here, but whatever.
Is that an ad?
Distract you from what you just read?
Oh no, this is Shakira. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, it's going immediately into another article? Is that what it is? Oh no, it's not.
No, because Mighty Magisword was a Cartoon Network's first online original series. Oh, okay. So it wasn't even back in 2015. So he's been doing this for a while. But it wasn't good enough to be on TV. It just went straight to the internet.
Or
why is this happening?
Probably because information is much more easily available than it used to be, and people used to be able to hide themselves. Now they can't, and they're being sloppy.
I would say it was probably a lot harder to get a hold of back before the internet. I will completely agree with that. I was even talking with the guys earlier this week about Lolly, and I just forget how fucking gross people can be because my mind doesn't work like that. Like there's some guy out there who is drawing sexual images of Keemstar's daughter when she was 7 years old.
Yep.
And I just can't fathom that the idea of that. And that plays into the whole Chris, what's his fucking bucket from
Mr. Beast, yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Well, it plays into a lot of other content creators, considering a lot of them have been very either supportive in some way of this guy, and despite what some people posted, they've known about this for a very long time, even before it got to Keemstar. So it's been known of Shadman, of what he does. And he even said as such, like with that fact that he got kicked out or almost arrested or whatever out of his original university. So the dude's had some shady shit around him for a long fucking time. Did you watch the Shadman guy? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The Shadman guy.
But I'm just talking about, other content creators that have spoken positively about the guy and everything. But even to the Turkey Tom video, he said it's like he's the open secret, like Hollywood.
There's been a lot of stuff this year that's come out on some content creators. I mean, look at what's happening. I mean, you had Ricada, and all his shit. Mr. Beast here. I mean, some of these really big guys, it's like, what's going on?
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Now the Dr. Disrespect stuff was old per se. Because there was a period of time where I guess he was going through something hard and he must have gotten out of it. Whatever was fucking causing him to do whatever he was doing when he was being a retard. Back when he cheated on his wife. But anyway, that doesn't matter because now it was discovered that he was inappropriately messaging minors. We don't have any proof of anything outside of that, outside of his admission.
Yep, he admitted to it. And then edited the comment, re-edited it back, edited the comment again.
Yeah, he should have never have edited it to the first place because he just switched it back to the original message.
Right.
Oh, so I guess you're not allowed to say Ricada anymore.
Oh.
He was talking about Dermy.
Oh, what? Oh, That sounds right. That sounds right because Jeremy did just randomly show up, and I think this was him admitting.
You only said you're supposed to say you're supposed to name it 3 times
because we mentioned how we don't know where he stands sometimes
Yes.
necessarily, and so instead of saying gay, he said Faye, and I think that's short for fairy. Speaking of,
No, it's more that I was retarded. I was trying to type gay.
I know. I was just rolling with it.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Why is the stuff not on over here?
Don't
What's
talk
up?
to this. Don't talk to this twat.
I don't know. What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy?
Steve's just jealous you didn't have to be here.
I was over in their chat talking shit.
You come in and go like, I knew you were cheating on me. Like, no, this is a once a month thing. You should know that by now, Steve.
Steve's like, I sent you a dick pic today.
Oh yeah, he was very upset that you didn't have anything to say about his dick pic.
I was.
I'm happy I missed that.
No,
listen.
No comments.
It was tricky.
No
It was
comments
tricky.
worse than being called small. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, if you're not in a group chat with Steve, you're always and you see him say, like a picture message has shown up. You're always debating, is this going to be a dick pic or not?
Steve sent an image. You never know what you're gonna get.
It's like, where am I? Is anyone going to see my phone if I look at this now?
I'm always opening up the pregame chat when nobody's around.
Yes,
can't be
doing my job.
Okay. So I was thinking about this earlier when you said that. What if there was a chat that had Steve and Cloud in it?
Oh no!
I think the
Worlds
world would
collide.
Is Cloud that
the
bad?
amount of porn that would be sent back and forth. we
You
would
know what?
need
You're
to
right.
send-
They would egg each other on.
This needs to happen.
The amount of fucked up shit. We would need Static. You would have to go check up on your brother a time or two if you don't hear from him, and we'll have to just, I don't know, throw Chick-fil-A out for Cloud.
I'm not checking in on the gooning wars.
It would be some of the most disgusting things ever, and I ain't doing it. And I don't want to call the cops over on Cloud because I think that would be the safest thing. Put down the penis.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think he'd boogie himself.
Oh.
No, it'd be it. Oh God, no.
Oh God! I started watching the Tragedy of Darth Boogie with the EFAP. I'm only about like 2/3 of the way through it. This is the most messed up thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, how is this real? How is this real?
How is this real?
It's
Well,
real.
because of Israel.
No,
the reason
fat lying pig just can't stop himself from lying.
He's
and
a
creating
narcissist.
narratives.
He's a narcissist. He's a failed narcissist. Like, he's the worst version of a narcissist. And then he tries to guilt trip you, and he's bad at it to the point that you feel sorry for him because he's so bad at it.
Medicare just needs to do a post lolcow show. And then maybe
His
like
breakdown on Boogie was good yesterday.
Yeah. And he points out like how Keem and Wings just let him walk all over them. Because they're nice people. They're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But this guy is
But he just manipulates the shit out of that, and he takes advantage of it at every opportunity he can.
Keem has the ability to just go off on people, and he just needs to do it. Just go.
Dude, when he was yelling on the stream, what was that, 2 or 3 days ago? That was all horse shit. I would never put it. Could you imagine living with someone who did that? Like, no.
Didn't even turn red or nothing.
Yeah. I believe though that Boogie is probably abusive to that poor little girl.
You believe that what?
I believe Boogie probably is abusive to that poor girl.
Oh, she's the perfect target for a narcissist to fucking ruin their life because she's already had her life ruined by another narcissist, probably.
Probably.
And Boogie's just like the better alternative to whatever she was leaving behind. They said that on the show the other day.
Yeah,
Oh,
they basically
God.
pointed that out.
I'd be a better. Listen. Actually, no, I don't want that. I don't want that use
Damn,
package.
Careful, big boy.
I was about to go like, listen,
You
come to
gotta-
me. I'll take good
stop
care of
it.
you. Then it just dawned on me. Oh my God, you fucked Boogie. He'll forever be your
Yeah,
moniker. Oh
Boogie's
my
the one
God,
that
you fucked Boogie.
Boogie turns hookers to honest life.
I know, and Steve can't even do that.
No,
That's because I prey on soccer moms with low self-esteem.
You have to have your target audience. I mean, that's fine.
Dude, like 37 to 43.
I kind of want to introduce Steve to Boogie.
Nope.
You should watch the Boogie documentary.
Oh God,
It is so crazy.
How long is that?
It's like
Well,
5
give him the
hours.
EFAT
It is
Give
long,
him the
yeah.
EFAT version. No, because the
Yeah.
actual one's like really short. Give him the EFAT version, which is the long one. Just Steve, listen to it while you're at work, and you'll sit there and question you'll feel better about your life.
Here's the deal. I actually am a narcissist, and that has nothing to do with me, so fuck that.
Yeah.
That was
Hey,
a bad fake narcissist.
Shut up.
Steve.
It kind of
Steve,
worked.
Steve, you will learn about meat curtains. And that Boogie has 2 of them.
Stop it!
And this is a dude.
Are you talking about a shoulder blade fat?
No.
We're talking about this dude has like 2 ball sacks that don't have balls in them.
He's like it's like he has 2 stomachs, except they're on the outside.
Wouldn't that be like
He has udders.
prolapsed ovaries? Ballless sacks?
You'd think, but no, this man was so fat and then lost weight that, his skin started hanging down.
Yeah.
Okay. But then he never paid to get that skin removed. And then he got super fat again. So now he has 2 of them.
You don't have to. You can go to Michigan and have that skin removed for free, and they use it to graft for other people.
What?
He's not that.
Why do I have to go to Michigan?
Is that what you did?
Shh.
That would require Boogie leaving his house, and he doesn't like doing that because he could die. Because remember, he might have cancer.
Well, he went. No, he
It
finally
gets
admitted to
aggravated
that
at
one.
certain points, I think.
No,
All
he
right.
had-
Who knows?
he
Who
admitted
knows
that-
about the tattoo?
I do.
Boogie's tattoo?
Boogie's tattoo.
Okay, got the
good.
Is that in the show?
That happened
Oh,
yesterday.
this happened yesterday.
Yeah, it just happened yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, he got the liar tattooed right on the side of his face.
What? He has a face tat?
Yeah, that was part of liar.
That's fake.
No, I mean, I don't know. He got it right there on live on the stream.
Steve, I'm going to send you this. I want you to pull up the photo. I'm going to send it in the
group chat.
But Medicare brought on the extra stipulation. He has to get tipple put on his forehead if he wants to be back on the show. If he wants back on the
tipple.
Yep. If he wants back on Locale Live, he has to get tipple tattooed on his forehead. The chat was in a firm agreement on that one.
Well, I mean, except Keem already let him back on.
No, I know.
He was never fired.
No, he wasn't.
Let's be real honest.
He was on every show since.
Keem was very light-handed with it.
Look,
Keem didn't. I doubt Keem even bought him out. I'm pretty sure Keem's like, oh, I'm just gonna sit on all this money that I'm gonna owe you, and by the time you get back on, we'll just pay you everything.
There's no way. There's no show without Boogie.
I still think I'm in agreement with some people. They needed DSP.
Oh God.
Because DSP was the original third man.
DSP would have finished the tripod.
Yeah.
That might be real.
That is not a thought process I want to think with these 3 overweight guys and DSP.
DSP would have finished the tripod and it would have been absolutely perfect because you never knew who was going to be the fucktard that week.
Don't
Yeah.
talk about 3 dudes and tripods in the same sentence.
That's the exact thing I was going for, Steve.
That's the point, Steve.
Looking at Boogie, you can't see his tripod.
Oh God,
Can't see anything.
Well, that's
he
the thing.
he's never seen it.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it for quite some time.
How he's turned. That's how he turned hookers to the way of light.
Yeah, he basically
away from
made
hooking.
hookers into-
He's
he
like
made hookers
Jesus.
into good housewives.
Yeah.
He looks angry.
Well, I mean, he just got that tattoo on his face. Steve, I want you to pull that up and tell me if you think it's real.
It could be, dude. Because you can see like the little fucking beard hairs in some of the lettering.
Well, it's not. So it's not the beard hairs. To me, it looks like
it's darker over here, but it was like if the ink was falling out and it wasn't stamped up yet.
Like it didn't, like the ink didn't get in everywhere.
I mean, he just took the picture as soon as he left the tattoo place and was in his car, and he took that picture and immediately slapped it on the social media. And then they gave him a bunch of shit because he was back on social media, and he pulled it down and then had to put it back, and then he put it back up later. But yeah, like he did that. He took that picture immediately after.
Face tattoos are for mayors?
Mayors.
Here's the worst part about like local.
Samoan
They
dudes.
need Boogie there because Boogie's. Oh fuck. Boogie's like the only one that can actually like pick on a whole lot. Because what Wings does Wing stuff, and he's kind of boring, but he's not really a locale. And they had to bring Keem on. Like Keem had to be a part of the show.
Yeah,
because it wasn't doing good without him. And it's like, well, then what do you have if you don't have Boogie? If Keem doesn't really want to be there, and Tommy, Tommy Lasso or whatever his name is kind of a dick.
Well, apparently after this, they're supposed to be going to doing just live shows instead of the podcast edit format. So they're gonna be doing them all live. So we'll see if there's a different energy to the show. But otherwise, like I'd already been kind of done until this shit started cropping up about them pressing him on his cancer, and I was like, oh, what? Say again? And I've tuned back in for these few shows. It's like I realized why I wasn't really watching, because I can't stand these fuckers. But
listen, I like Keem. Wings I'm okay with. I can't say what I said behind the scenes about Boogie, but I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting at this point. The moment he does what I'm waiting for, I'll be like, oh, well, he finally did it. Okay.
Nope, not going to happen.
He doesn't have
too much of a narcissist to do it.
Those who talk about it don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's all for show.
A lot of people learn that. A lot of people learn that in high school.
Yeah.
Fucking retards.
Yeah. Although it'd be an interesting aftermath if he actually did it.
So just because you brought up Tommy, did you see what Tommy posted today?
No.
I
don't follow. Other than Keemstar, I don't.
I don't follow him either, but I just so happened to see this. Hey, Keemstar, get fucked, because Keemstar wants him to sign an NDA.
Why?
Can you believe the guy who destroys all the content on locale by interrupting people who's basically getting checks for doing the absolute minimal work won't sign an NDA to stop sharing financial information about the show? Weird, huh? So apparently the guy's sharing financial information about the show.
They're all talking about the financial shit on the damn show.
Well, I'm willing to bet.
I think that's what Keem's pissed about.
Oh, right.
Because he keeps bringing it up.
Yeah.
If memory serves, it's always Tommy that brings it up. And Tommy.
Well, now because Tommy doesn't Wings thinks it's okay.
And Tommy's really bad about on the show. Like when something actually like interesting is happening, he goes like, oh, well, and just takes it into a completely different direction. And it's shut the fuck up.
So what's wrong with that?
It's not like you though. It's like you're chastising, but I'm chastising you because you jerked off too much, and then fucking Brad goes in. What about Star Trek?
Well, that's because Brad gets hard thinking about Star Trek.
You
Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my camera.
God. God damn.
Okay, how about I'm chastising you for jerking off too much, and then Brad comes in and starts going like, "So aliens." Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Like you're not the same. You'll come in and go, you'll derail something, but you do it in actually like a funny comedic way. Tommy's just he's a dick.
I understand what you were saying. I was just fucking with you, dick.
I just had never
Which
heard of the
I
guy
don't
until
believe you.
now.
Yeah, same here.
You never heard? I think it wasn't until Lolcow that I learned about Tommy. He's had some good rants and good moments.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that learns something new every week on this show because I don't know who anybody you guys talk about is.
And you're all the better for it.
That's sort of the point of you even being here, Steve.
I
Steve,
feel I feel hard R. I don't know if I can say it on the show.
Retarded?
Retarded?
Yeah. I feel hella
You see, there's-
retarded when you guys are talking about shit sometimes. Dude, you're all like you're all
can't say.
bouncing and feeding
That you
off
can't
of each
say.
No,
other.
I wanted to let him run with that. Damn it.
That clip, I used to say the hard R all the time. What? But that moment just happened to me in real life.
He did the meme. Steve knows what he's doing. He's not that retarded.
No, he's
What did
pretty
I do?
retarded,
I
but love
seriously
him.
don't know what the fuck. There's a meme of somebody saying hard R.
Steve, what does hard R stand for?
Retarded?
Oh fuck.
I don't know if he's. I don't know
well-
if he's memeing right now or if he's
There's
just.
an R and an A. They get swapped.
Oh, I know. There's a and a
Yeah.
Yeah, retarded.
That's
Retarded.
what hard R means.
And
when
then
we
there's
say,
a video where some guy's talking about the hard R, but thinks he's talking about it like you were talking about it, not realizing the other guy's thinking it's the N word.
Well, I don't know. I don't keep up with the internet lingo anymore. Like definitions change by the hour.
Oh,
Like
Steve, believe me, I am with you there, dude. I'm with you right there.
That's
'cause
why
I fall
tweeted
behind
out
all
today.
the damn time.
I'm a Zoomer. I should understand this lingo. Fucking brat. What the fuck?
I don't know
Girl
what brat means.
summer.
I don't know what
Well,
Brad means, but
apparently
also
Brad-
all of that shit, all of that Kamala Harris is it's like the Star
It's
Wars
DNC
stance. It's all
shit.
fucking manufactured.
Yeah,
Dude,
No way.
manufactured
It's
bullshit
it's grassroots.
I was eating
No, it's
at a
manufactured.
fast food restaurant, and this 19-year-old kid I was working with was all like, "This shit's bussin'," and I was like, "Huh?" He's like it's good, and I was all like, "Bussin' shouldn't mean good," and he's like, "What?" And I was like you're broke and you're bussing it down the road, bitch. Like,
Where does bussin' come from? 'Cause usually
I don't know.
No, but
It's when,
That whole
it's when
brat-
the people who say that get bust in.
I was listening to Piers Morgan from yesterday, and they had Harry Sisson, and Harry Sisson was on today, but the guy, like his companion person, was on there, and he explained Brad, and it's like
his companion person.
I was just like,
his fellow fag.
What? And he's like, yeah, Brett just means like she's chilling, she's going through the motions, she's a coconut that just fell out the tree, and I'm pretty sure that's racist.
Yes,
to
that
say about
actually
her.
is racist. That
Yeah,
is
and they're saying that about her, and it's like, pretty sure that's a racism. And then I'm just sitting there like, I'm pretty sure Brat, like just a few years ago, meant that you're taking a shit.
I don't
I'm
know
like
about
positive that used to be a term.
A
for
brat
taking
used to
shit.
be a fucking snobby little kid who always wanted to get
Well,
the
there's
way.
that. There's
Yeah.
that. But then somebody started saying, yeah, taking a brat, you're taking a shit.
Oh, I usually
taking a
say
little
taking
shit.
a dermy.
Well, that's usually when I'm cranking out. But
whoa.
That's the combo.
You shouldn't do crank, bro.
Oh, I
He
crank
said
it every
cranking
night,
it
don't
out,
worry.
not.
But anyways, I could have swore it meant shit because Zoomer lingo makes no sense. I'm convinced I'm a Zoomer and I don't even get it. I'm convinced it's just somebody who knows somebody with Tourette's that just randomly says skibbity
Skippity, Sigma, Sigma.
So
and then they're like, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What the fuck is dog water?
is dog water
That's
Gen
the
Z
bowl
thing?
in the kitchen.
I know what I thought dog water
Right?
meant that's bad. I finally figured out what Riz means. It
I
just
thought-
means you have game.
Yeah, Riz is short for charisma.
Oh, okay.
You got some Riz.
Oh,
You're able to get that. You're able to get some girls with that Riz.
Yeah. I thought dog water was an older phrase just because Eric July has said it for a long time, and he is not one
say
to
it.
try and use Gen Z lingo.
I say dog water a lot.
I mean, it's not like dog-faced pony soldier, but
I didn't start hearing about it. Started hearing that term until I was hanging out with Hitman.
Yeah, dog water means bad.
shit. Yeah, no one
Yeah.
wants dog water.
And I'll say dog water in videos and stuff to try to avoid cursing all the time. Because it's like it's shit. It's not good.
I'm pretty sure
Then-
cursing's
What-
linked to higher intellect. Just saying.
There's been so many stupid studies about that go both ways. You'll never know the truth. More than likely,
just
you're
retarded.
hard-hearted.
Fuck you.
Hard-hearted. But there's I played it last week on Ballbusters, but there's that VTuber that does that Japanese, and she's saying all those lines, and then says not cringe, the whole cringe thing. That's all Zoomer lingo right there.
Yeah.
That's all Zoomer lingo. What the fuck, sexual style?
I don't know.
Naked?
I'm not even.
And
Gonna try.
here's the worst thing: you can't Urban Dictionary this stuff because it doesn't exist in the Urban Dictionary. This
because
is
they
all
don't use the
Zoomer
Urban Dictionary. Urban
This is
Dictionaries
all
for
Zoomer lingo.
Urban Dictionaries for boomers now, dudes.
Mhm.
I need a dictionary. For
Way to date
Zoomer
yourself
lingo,
by
and I'm a
saying dude.
Zoomer.
I know.
I'm a Zoomer and I need a dictionary. What the fuck? What?
I still like
what is
using
this?
gnarly, bruh.
You just
So-
don't spend enough time on TikTok.
Dude, that's so radical.
Apparently I
Tubular.
don't.
Tubular.
And I'm happy
No,
I
no,
don't spend
it's
time
the
on
bee's
TikTok.
knees.
fucking cowabunga, dudes.
I
What
usually
is it?
just go like, "That's fucking tits."
There,
Nah,
that
it's-
too. That too. Yeah.
I usually just say, but I
What was that? English?
All right. Before we wrap it up,
Harris's.
I have this week's cringe.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Harry
I
Sisson.
thought we already did cringe.
Oh, the pussy flute.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
happy I did not see that.
Dude,
Wait, isn't a pussy flute what I call my dick?
that doesn't
Kinda.
help.
No.
Well, I mean,
Hey, what's up, Ken?
That would just be
you
a
want the
skin flute.
but you want that flute in her mouth. Well, between
But
her
that's-
lips.
That's the skin flute.
But you want your flute.
You're
between her
thinking
lips.
way
Just
too
ask
hard.
Pamela. She'll tell you what it's all
I'll
about.
send you the video, Dermy.
No.
Am I gonna want to drink
Reject.
after it?
No, just send it to him. Send it to
Yeah,
him.
you
I'll
will
just-
need alcohol in your eyes.
He might find it funny. He likes weird shit.
No, I
Hey,
like
watch
like-
his VTubers.
I hope you like cellulite and saggy
Just
ass
say,
cheeks.
you, someone with an invisible disability. Pull it. All right, so
Damn it, Steve. All right, let's listen to what this woman's got to say. She's going to educate us on something.
Me, someone with an invisible disability, pulling up to the disabled parking bay, setting my blue badge up and putting it in my window.
Oh, right, let's go.
Random person approaches my car.
Excuse me, do you really need this spot?
wait a minute.
Yes, I.
The random person approaches her car. It looks just like her.
I know.
She's schizophrenic.
This is what she
She's
has
driving
to
on the
deal
wrong
with.
side of the road.
This is what she has to deal with every time she parks.
It's a dramatization.
I do need the spot, and also, I have a blue badge. Well, it's just for wheelchair users. No, lots of people use the disabled bays and have blue badges for many different reasons. Yeah, like what? If they can't walk very far, have medical equipment, find parking so stressful that it means that they can't go out and they
Go fuck yourself.
You could get a handicap fucking thing in the UK if you get stressed out having to park.
I get
get
annoyed
stressed
having
out.
to park sometimes.
I start wanting to chug a bunch of whiskey when I want to park. So does that help?
Well,
I fucking just
I
park in
think
the
that
back
means you
40.
need to get your handicap plates, Dermy.
You know,
I'm
I broke my
fucking
ankle.
done. I'm fucking done with this world. Just fuck off with all these fucking people.
You know, I broke my
bunch
leg
of
once.
broken ass fucking special
Narcissist.
retarded, narcissistic little cunts.
I'm
Piss
more
the
important
fuck
than
off.
you.
I broke my leg once. I couldn't get a handicap thing.
Tell me how you
Fucker.
really feel, Fractured.
No good. I like it when Fractured goes.
I know. Well, no, it's fucking
There's a
dumb.
bunch of
dude. Like,
soft ass motherfuckers out there. It's like where was I? They get
A bunch
offended
of
over the
soft-
littlest goddamn things in the world. You've got. I mean, I grew up with the whole thing, the whole "I'm rubber, you're glue," whatever you say, bounce off me, sticks to you, sort of shit. The whole gambit of it. You aren't. It was building us to be yes, but words will never hurt me. All of that
That's
sort of shit. And
right.
then you have these fuckos just taking advantage of things that are in place for people that are actually disabled, that are actually in need of, those particular spaces that are created because yes, they are limited mobility and stuff like that. They are registered permanently disabled. They can't get normal jobs and stuff like that. They have to work limited and stuff, everything. And yes, some have to have wheelchairs and everything like that. But you have twat waffles like this now just taking advantage of the full fucking system because there have been made the loopholes for every godforsaken little thing.
What is her actual problem, though?
She's retarded.
I don't think we get to find out.
her eyes are cheesed
Oh
together.
no!
She smells like cat piss. That's her problem.
She
This is like
hasn't got-
Biden's speech. He doesn't tell us why, just like he doesn't tell us.
She
why
hasn't
he's
been
in-
fucked in a long time, and she needs some dick.
So I was actually going to back it
No.
up so we could listen to that whole list of reasons why you could get one of these again.
Can I just say something? She's just a lazy pussy ass hard R.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like what? If they can't walk very far, have medical equipment, find parking so stressful that it means that they can't go out and they need the bigger bays, walking can be dangerous for some people if someone is blind, and so many other reasons.
What the fuck
What
are
are
you doing
those
driving
things?
with your blind?
Who's the blind person driving?
Yeah, no blind person.
Unless it's Daredevil, no.
She's
I
so
think-
fucking smart.
I think I should get fucking a wheelchair service like after I park so they can blindfold me and I don't punch people in their teeth
You know what?
for not returning their shopping carts to the damn cart return.
You would probably make a ton of money. And from what it sounds like, everyone's got one of these in the UK, right?
Jesus Christ.
You'd probably make a killing if you had like a reverse valet thing where you picked them up from their car with a wheelchair and you took them to the front door. And then when they came to the front door, you take them back to their car.
Here's what you do. Here's what you video. This is like your gag video. So you put on these really dark glasses and you try to go park somewhere and make sure people are around. Then you get out of the car, pull out your blind walking stick and just walk off like you're blind and see the reaction.
I'd be
Kelsey,
Start
you
acting
can
like
see
Ray
the blind
Charles and
excuse.
shit. Like you can't see nothing.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Kel does say he can see a blind excuse, but nah, fuck him.
But usually
Yeah,
they would have
so,
like
like-
somebody with them to help, like be the driver. Then they would be maybe assisting them further or something.
And even
We're not talking
then,
about
I could
Marcus
see the
Cyborg.
blind person having the handicap plates. That way, they don't have to walk as far.
Right,
Because
right.
And who
there
the
is
hell
a
actually
danger.
Who the hell actually drives blind people around? You always just drop it off in the middle of nowhere and then laugh.
Damn.
If Steve was here, he'd laugh. Does that picture of Steve have hair?
It's a Jew bro.
Yeah, it's you, bro.
Yeah, look at this. This is terrible. I don't know what the
Unins-
hell happened. He looks like ugly ass fucking Howard Stern.
Wait, uninspiring disabled person. Uninspiring disabled. What the fuck?
How
That's
big?
weird.
Look at her.
That
Look
is
at the microphone
weird,
she's
sir.
wearing. Look at the mic.
That
I
is a
hate those
weird
bikes.
fucking shirt.
Well, I still don't think you need it. Well, it's sort of irrelevant if you think that I should or shouldn't need it. I've been given one by the government, therefore they've decided that I need it, and that's all that matters. Goodbye. Well, I'll go and speak to the manager then. Sure, go. I don't think you'll get very far.
This
That
woman's
was-
insufferable.
God damn it.
You know
You know
what? Though?
what?
There
I
are
agree.
actually people that would go up to her and do this. That's the worst part.
There is. That doesn't make her any less fucking insufferable.
No.
I just lost my last brain cell.
You know, I'm starting to agree with Fractured. She really does need a good dick down. The problem is no guy wants to dick her down.
Yeah, that's
Well,
part
Steve
of her
is
problem.
very open and friendly.
I don't even think.
Although she
Steve's
does
willing
look
to
much
go there.
younger than his target audience.
Too
and-
young.
Yeah.
I would not.
It-
I would not dick her down, but I would fill her mouth though, so she'd shut the fuck up.
I would not
Oh,
want to go anywhere near
Lord.
that mouth.
Also, I did not see any, soccer balls or kids there, so it's really not your target. So.
Yeah.
Dude, she's driving a Prius. Fuck that bitch.
She has a bunch of cats.
That's her fur babies. Those like your kids.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Well,
cat.
she is a white girl, and white girls fuck dogs.
Oh, god damn it.
What the fuck did I miss on the internet?
Oh, he's not wrong.
Oh, Steve,
We,
you're not.
we covered this, Steve, about white women and their dogs.
White girls fuck dogs. They fuck dogs. There's a whole song about it.
Fuck, white people are to blame for monkeypox?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been led astray. It's all white people's fault. I'll let you guys put two and two together.
Damn, and to think I was about to. Nope.
Not going there.
Well, it's too bad for Steve to say. There's gonna be a day. I have this weird feeling that there's gonna be a day when Steve finally just drops the N-word because he's lost all faith.
It won't be the N-word. It will be something else.
It'll be something worse than the N-word.
There will be a lot of 4-lettered words in a just 15-minute stream.
Is it bad that I kind of want to? I want Steve to do a single stream, like on a blank channel, just to say all the naughty words.
Oh yeah, he should totally do that. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cock, sucker, motherfucker.
I was gonna say, Static, you better start writing a song. Writing some music, dude.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cock, sucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turn, and what?
You're fucking black. Wait, what?
I fuck. So apparently, I didn't know this, but they've got 25 minutes of body cam footage from Beaver County Police.
I saw some of it.
I saw a shorter version of them on the roof. This starts with them by the stage, and it is 25 minutes long. Apparently,
County sounds
Chuck
amazing.
Grassley has an entire website with the extended version of the Beaver County body cam footage after
It's
the
Butler.
assassination attempt. Yeah, it says Beaver in the tweet. I haven't fully watched yet. We'll update notes. Blah 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 blah.
Beaver County body cam.
Unless it is-
Fucking, what the fuck is that a video of?
It's Butler County.
I'm not happy today.
Oh,
There's been weird tweets about
got-
about an actress from Stranger Things.
you got sand in your vagina.
Only one I know, so and it's not Winona, I'm guessing.
No. It's like, I don't even know if that broad's legal. Why are you talking about her like that?
I think she's 20. All the kids are
She's
like in
20?
their 20s now.
Are they all? Oh my God.
I'm pretty certain all the kids are not teens anymore.
It's weird. She was 8 yesterday.
That's
Anyways, let's wrap this bitch up. Dermy, let the people know what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Wormy of Jeremy Wormy. Not much really going on. I was gonna make a video, but it's late. I can save this video for sometime tomorrow to make and put out. Check out Ballbusters tomorrow night with special guest Alec Baldwin's finger coming on. And yes, we will be talking. I just had the name. Fuck. Deadpool.
Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine. So Static will be coming on late. I'm going to have a system to have him know when it is safe to come on the stream and do all that so that he doesn't have to worry about spoilers and stuff like that, because we might get a little spoilery. And then, yeah, Saturday Charity this Saturday. And are we doing anything?
Huh?
Are we doing anything Saturday?
Oh, no, because I'm going to be watching Deadpool Wolverine tomorrow.
Well, okay.
But I mean, I have so much content for that show now, since we haven't talked about Destiny and I've just collect everything.
I'm gathering up Shadman stuff now because there was a guy that
good
deleted his account because of Shadman.
That'll be good. Yeah, I saw that, the alien guy. Anything else, Dermy?
Nope. Just check out my channel, videos and stuff. Maybe no more drama for a little while. We'll see. I check out every single day now because I don't like being a drama channel, but drama happens, so might as well cover it. And I was shocked that Chris Tyson, this all went down. So we'll see. And also pop culture stuff.
I don't think it's weird talking about the largest YouTuber on YouTube.
It's just drama stuff. I'm not a huge fan of covering drama all the time. And especially making your channel all about drama. If drama's not there, what are you going to do?
Well, then you have to cultivate.
Yeah.
That's why if it's YouTuber drama, more than likely I'll cover it. But then just pop culture wise, stuff like that, I'm playing around with some stuff. Just trying to add some new content to the channel.
I think there's something in the water because it's everywhere right now. I was watching an Aiden Paladin stream and she was talking about all the shit going on with dev and everything, and I'm just like,
the dev drama is insane.
What? I've been hearing there's some drama going on with him, but
okay, Cliff Notes version. Dev has, at least for the Kirsch side, Dev has been for at least 2 years now allowing one of his mods to go around and harass individuals, and when asked to stop, he basically plays dumb and says, well, I can't do anything about it, I can't stop them, whatever, and then will poison the well when anybody else talks about it. And then for like Kirsch as an example, he'll basically say that she's just crazy, she's trying to cause drama, don't listen to her, and just go around all over the place. She recently released a 300-page document cataloging it all,
which kind of looks crazy.
It looks crazy, but she's been dealing with this for 2 years, and I think she's just had enough.
So basically, a leftist never stops being a leftist. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Aiden Paladin had a lot of like stuff that Dev had done, and
well, when he came back into the spotlight, my brother reminded me of how big of a fag he was. So I was like, "Oh shit, you're right."
Yeah, he's not who he says he is, from what it seems.
Yeah, so I had to kind of I took my 2 steps back. Like, oh shit, okay.
I'm gonna start dying on the hill. There's no such thing as a centrist. There's just people lying.
Yeah. Well, and so Aiden Paladin actually had a really good point, because so with the Overton window of the right and left, and it shifts, right? Well, so how can I do this for you guys? I'd go this way to the left. So as the left moves left to stay the centrist, you also have to move left. And it's there's no such thing.
Right.
And so therefore, to stay a centrist, you don't have any principles that cause you to stay in place. You automatically shift to
along with the rest of the crowd. You basically
maintain the balance.
You get swept up in the wave.
It's almost like there's a two people that go around calling themselves centrists all the time, and they have major TDS and think every conservative position is retarded. But damn those wokies.
Are you talking about?
Who's this now?
Adam knows exactly who Adam
Yeah.
knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just gave away one name.
I've got a clip to share with you guys. It's fucking amazing. But anyhow, let's carry on with this closing down. Brad, what you got going on?
I'll probably post up a review of Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend. Going Saturday to watch it. Otherwise, bunch of videos on my channel. Finally wrapped up all of The Acolyte and its horrible, horrible, awful storytelling. And of course, I'll be here next week and also on Wednesday night Overbooked with Legion, Joker Voice, and Left Eye Ego.
Holy shit! What is this?
Sorry, I've been drinking this carbonated flavored water stuff, and it's giving me the burps. And Steve, what have you got going on?
Huh?
Fractured, how's it going, man? What have you got going on the rest of this week?
Oh, you like it is. I'm Fractured Filter. You can find me on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey, you name it. I'm around the corner. Also on X, of course. Saturday, we will be, of course, doing our usual Saturday night Sithiness, talking about some of the goings-ons within the gaming industry. We've had a few things pop up here and there and a little other random stuff. Especially going to be fun to talk about Ubi shit apologizing for their nonsense. I'm looking forward to that. And everything. And then, of course, we will be watching the next episode of Stargate. And I think it worked out very well when we switched over to Rumble and Kick for it. So we will be we're of course still in season 2. We'll be on a fun episode, Thor's Chariot. Get the Asgard introduction and all that jazz. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Tuesday, July 30th, Dude 1286, along with Melee Games, will be doing another Halo multiplayer match, but this will be custom games, which is going to be brand new to me. Like a lot of things to do with Halo, but looking forward to that because it's always been pretty fun joining in with everyone for some for multiplayer madness, kind of with everybody in the Discord channel. Kind of brings back those old days of team speak and whatnot, hanging out and playing and killing each other and having some fun. So looking forward to that, and of course I'll be back around here next time, same bat time, same bad channel. That's all from me for now.
That Saturday night Sith show is not only a tongue twister, but it goes places.
We go into some wild territory sometimes. A lot of times thanks to Hitman.
Yeah.
But I that's kind of what I like doing. It challenges me and it gets him to talk more. I feel like I do dominate a lot of the conversation at times, but it just finds that right balance. We're finding that happy balance.
Yeah, he goes places where you don't know where it's going to go.
And think of it, this is a funny thing. He talks like that out in the regular world too.
I know. I did know.
And I'm in trouble for because thanks to him and thanks to Brad and their Star Trek obsession, I'm being blamed for it because Hitman is trying to get everybody else to watch Star Trek as well.
Brad had it before.
I know, and he passed it on to him. He passed it on to him.
Sorry, I would think people should watch good quality shows.
So before we wrap up here, Shaka Zulu, we both the people who are on this panel who aren't able to make it because of work came in at the exact same time. Literally, this one came in at 8:22 and 36 seconds, and this one came in at 8:22 and 39 seconds. Glad to see you guys are doing well. Glad to see you guys made it home.
What about 8:23 and 7 seconds?
And then Steve points out that they're butt fucking each other.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no.
So, anyways, yeah. I'll be on
do a whole-
Ballbusters after they talk about Deadpool because I am going to go see Deadpool in the morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time with Savage Dad to go see Deadpool. And then I don't know if we're making a video or doing something afterwards for his channel. We'll see.
Playing the poll.
And then I'll be on Saturday. I don't know if I'll be playing games. I'm like doing really uber nerdy shit on my free time. And I haven't played any games. And you know what? I want to play Lords of the Fallen again. I heard there was a big update that changed all the gameplay, and I'm like, I need to check this out. Anyways, there's that. There's Saturday. There's I don't think I've got anything this Sunday. And then back Monday for Monday Night Bloodbath, and then we'll be here on Thursday and maybe a Warship stream on Wednesday. Thanks to Kel for hanging out. Thanks for Ken for hanging out. Devil Shock, Skylar, Paul Hadouken. There was Meteor Advocate Timon was hanging out with us tonight. The Stream Elements bot was hanging out. We had Diggs, by the way, one over on Twitch for a little bit.
Huh, nice.
Savage, of course, was in here.
Oh, I didn't even.
He had a chat or two, one or two.
And then Codename Acid practicing his Brokeback Mountain. Thank you all for being here. Until next time.